Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
I don't know what.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Test. Let me know how it sounds. Test. I can't hear anything.
Well,
I hear nothing. I hear.
when you open that
I can hear it now.
door,
What's up, Rhonda?
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
All right, sound is good. What's happening, everybody? Happy Friday evening. I don't want to hear about it. The whole Saturday thing. It's not Saturday where I am. And if you haven't gone to sleep yet, it's not Saturday where you are. That's how this works. Forget me not. What's happening? It's nice to see you guys.
Lab After Dark
What's happening?
starts now.
Got the glasses on for now. Allergies have been kicking up. I haven't had allergies in years. And all of a sudden, like my eyes feel like they're puffy. It's echoey. God dang it. All right. I believe you. Hold on. Quick reboot. Any better? That's right, Eric. Take two. Take two. How is you? All right, it's better. Great. Awesome. Yes, it is. I got a haircut. Matter of fact, you'll love this. Well, I don't know if you will or not, but I missed my appointment today for a haircut because it was at 12:30 and I got busy playing with the dogs this morning. So I was sitting in my recliner. Well, it's not really. It's a couch that reclines. And all three of us fell asleep around noon, and I was at 12:30, and I woke up, and it was 1:00. So I called, and I was like, he's usually really hard to get into. And he says, come on at 1:30, I got you. I said, dude, God bless you. God bless you and your family, and may it be a prosperous year for thou. And it was time well spent. Yeah, they had so much energy this morning, and I was around the house, and they get hyper when that happens. Obviously, they get really excited, and so. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got a haircut. Can't believe he got me. He was just like, yeah, come on in. And then they did. They did. Especially Macho has what we call the Zooms. Never quite the Zoomies, but sometimes. Otis, on the other hand, runs laps. And they just have a lot of energy, and so we have this little like park-ish cul-de-sac circle of grass that people take their dogs to, which is probably why I've had kennel cough 700 times. Actually, I've only had it once, but it felt like it was enough to just the Zooms. He doesn't E. He doesn't zoom me. Also, the Dodgers lost to the Giants. So, McDonough, if you're out there, I know you watch. He'll watch. And then he'll bring it up. And he'll go, hey, Budge, how about this? Yes, people can really get kennel cough. That's a fact. I've had it at least confirmed once. Really? No, I absolutely have had kennel cough. There's no doubt about it. Even the vet told me I had it. Only once that I know. But you tell me, okay? So Otis or Macho gets sick. He goes, right? He's got the coughies. And then Otis gets it. And then the next day, I wake up coughing. So then I take them to the vet. I didn't take it. There, it's just a strain of, I don't know. I didn't take a thing for it. Not one thing. I drank some tea and some cough drops. I gave the dogs cough drops. But you can definitely get kennel cough. So I just typed into Google, and I think we've talked about this a little bit before, but I know that some of you out there going, oh, you didn't have kennel cough. All right, well, so I just typed in, can humans get kennel cough from dogs? Yes, humans can get kennel cough from dogs. Kennel cough, also known as infectious tracheobronchitis, is a contagious respiratory infection that primarily affects dogs. It's caused by bacteria or viruses, including Bordetella. Humans can contact kennel cough through close contact with infected dogs, such as through breathing in their cough droplets. That happened. Macho, he sneezed in my face or coughed. It's like a sneeze. And it says, while it's rare for healthy humans, great, to develop kennel cough. I like how they throw that in. I'm healthy. I only get dog viruses. They sleep on top of me. But anyway, I ended up with kennel cough. So yeah, now I'm getting worried. It says humans can while it's rare for healthy humans, so something's wrong with me, obviously, to develop kennel cough. Individuals with a weakened immune system or underlying respiratory conditions may be at higher risk. Okay, so I think I know what happened there. And I think what happened was I was sick at the time. I did have an infection. I got bit on the leg by, I believe it was a spider. And I ended up sick right before it was right before my son's wedding. So I had all kinds of shit going on. It was excuse me. But I do have asthma, and I'm sure I was immune compromised. You know, after I got the 19, I was excited after I was fine, because then I was running wild. Like, I avoided so many people for so long while the 19 was being passed around like a carton of cigarettes in prison. Just, here's some for you, here's some, and I was like, I don't need that in my life. And, but then I ended up with it. And I was licking doorknobs and going in the middle of mosh pits. I went to the farmer's market. I just sort of kind of returned to life. And little did I know that you can get other things than the 19 from licking a doorknob. Little did I know. I had no idea. I did not know that there were other things. So that happened, and I'll never do that again. Apparently, there's tons of stuff out there that you can contract off of doorknobs and stuff. Oh man, you remember that? That was so bad. It was such a terrible time in my life. I mean, it truly, truly was rough. And yeah, I don't suggest it. I was celebrating was what I was doing. I was trying to get all my antibodies up in one place. And you know, because I remember when my kids were small, it was like we were sick. Everybody was sick all the time. Yeah. So you remember the sickness? Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was one that I screwed the pooch on that one. I went way too long thinking that I was gonna. It was dragged my leg into. It's like right on the top, probably above my knee. Yeah, I also did. I've licked a few doorknobs in my time. Yeah, there was a time that I didn't think that I was going to make it to my son's wedding. That was true. I mean, I didn't know in what condition I was going to make it to my son's wedding. I was always going to go as long as I was conscious. And I was always somehow going to try to find a way. But I got better. I and for some reason that day, I wouldn't say perfectly fine. I was exhausted, but I was there. Yeah, you don't want to lick a doorknob. It's not as appealing as people think. Let's see. Yes, there is an article about Dr. Gary's Koberger theory in the Daily Mail today, so go check it out. I did read it. It was very interesting, by the way. I liked it. It's a good article. No, I didn't see. Now that's just misinformation, Kelsey. And I appreciate you trying to get the word out about my kennel cough situation that has passed and I recovered from fine. I did not get kennel cough from licking the doorknob. I got kennel cough from being in close contact with my dogs who were coughing and sneezing in my face. How was I supposed to know that you could get kennel cough from a dog? How was I supposed to know that? I'm not. That was not something that was not information that was bestowed upon me at the time. I don't know what I got from the doorknobs other than shame, public shame. It was at a hometown buffet. I don't know. I got it from my dogs. It was the bathroom door to a hometown buffet. I'm just kidding. I licked the doorknob. Things happen, folks. Things happen. All right, let's see. We have 56 likes. Please hit that like button on the way in. Please. Please. It's very helpful. No, you're not remembering that correctly at all. I didn't carry it. It just sat there for a couple minutes. That's good. Great. Thank you. And, well, no, it's not exactly correct, Dr. Gary. Not exactly correct, but I did. I stored the rib in my pocket to hide it from my aunt. Okay. So, whatever. But yeah, of course I ate it. It was a perfectly good rib. That's not what gave me food poisoning. And I did get... I did end up with food poisoning. Let's see here. I know a lot of elderly people who store food for later in their pockets, bless them. I didn't store it in my pocket. Well, I did, actually. You're right. But it wasn't for later. I was just trying to avoid the situation. And I didn't. I did not avoid the situation quite as I would have liked to. And Kelsey, thank you so much. Starting it off with, it sounds like she wants to hear the remix to Lovers and Friends. So, thank you for that. I had to do it because I wasn't supposed to be in the presence of a rib at that moment. I just was. I just somehow ended up with a little baby back rib in my pocket. And I don't know. You have to ask him. It was a pretty new shirt. So I don't know. I don't know when we're going to do it again. I did not let it go to waste. There's no reason to. I chomped it up. All right, we're at 65 likes. What the hell? Yeah, well, we could tell. That's okay. Preventative medication clearly needed here. I like how Dr. Gary used the comma. Whatever, Josh. Exactly. Whatever. Well, obviously you have a demented sense of humor because you talk to me. And no, I didn't have botulism. Botulism? Really? La la la. Botulism. Whatever. And anyway, so tonight we have a little treat, at least in my eyes. I know that you have all seen the famous Hunter interview that Chris McDonough did at the very beginning of the Summer Wells case. And it had Allie, who is no longer here. And it had Miss Leslie, who's no longer with us as well. GrandBun still, I believe, kicking. Hunter as well. But this time it's going to be, and a lot of people probably haven't seen this, but Dawn and Cher, Voices Behind the Wall, they did this. And Dawn does this review with her, and to just prove how much of an asshat he is, we're gonna relive it because, well, he's ridiculous, and You know, the more that I see, and I'm telling you, it drives me up a wall. Drives me up a wall. You know, Tim Mullins has cranked up his propaganda machine full throttle, and just, you know, he signs everything because it's not Don or Candace that are saying these things. It's just him. Like he's living a simulation. Like it's like The Sims, you know, but like in real life, he pretends that Don and Candace give him these instructions to write these things on Facebook, and they never do. Ever. Why did the rooster cross the road? It was stapled to the chicken. I'm here for any and all shenanigans. Well, we're going to get up to some tonight. I don't know if you've ever heard, and thank you, Forget Me Not. Appreciate it. What did the rooster? I don't know. What did the rooster do? I don't know. Full moon again tonight. My allergies have sucked. I haven't had allergies in years. I mean, I've always had asthma, but I was born with that. I don't really. Those aren't allergies. Although allergies can make it worse, but like my eyes have just been dry and like, I don't know. They not so much right now, but they have felt puffy. I don't know. They felt itchy and just the. You got the as? Do you crank an inhaler? You got an albuterol? You got an albuterol? I don't really gasp for air, but it gets a little tight sometimes. Just, you know, it's uncomfortable. Some people have really bad, crazy asthma. You know what? I don't know if I'm sure somewhere I would have to look. That was a good one though. I agree. I know. Chicks love it when you bust out the inhaler. They really do. They're like, "Oh, how cute." And you're like, "Oh, it's not so cute." Anyway, I have an inhaler when it gets humid. Really? Maybe that's what's been going on. The humidity. Sick. It's like 95% humidity right now. Sick. What the heck is a shadow? Well, pedo and shed don't rhyme. So instead, what I do is I just, you know, pedo in the shadow. I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm not a genius. That's just saying, you know. It's like Eminem, how he rhymes things with orange. Orange. Oh. And Brenda's been here since the beginning. I believe he is, yeah. So guess what, Hunter? Not Hunter, excuse me. Guess what, Andrew? You can frig right off. There you go, ped shed. I mean, I don't like it, but I like the rhyme. Anyway, someone wrote to me the other day, no joke, and said, like they said that you're a genius, or that they said that you're a genius. Talk about irony, huh? Oh, they said they're a genius. Okay, never mind. That's funny stuff. I'm a genius. It's just a weird. It's like a weird. Why would anybody say that they're a genius? Stay strong. I'll tell your story. All right, here we go. Where's the web? I need to move myself up here. I need to move this down here. Yeah, I know. They spelled it with a J. I get it. I know how to spell genius. I'm not a genius, but I know how to spell it. They probably were. It's not your joke. Somebody else said it. All right, here we go.
I don't know if you're here now, but Annabelle, Granny's house.
Wait.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
I told him you'll be here for a little bit, but you have something important that was also planned for this evening. So if he's got to hop down, he's going to hop down, y'all. So we're just going to jump into this. I'm going to go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Where's he got to be?
And pull up the interview. And remember, we're not going to be triggered by Chris McDonough tonight, right?
Yes, we are.
No.
We're just going to listen to the questions.
His tactics and the whole 9 yards, and not real worried about it.
Yeah, we're here for the questions tonight and to finally hear what your side of it is. I wish we would have done this a while ago.
By the way, Cher was playing Dawn, so like the things that she was saying, I don't know if she likes Chris or not. And frankly, I don't care, but I don't think that she has a problem with him, but he wouldn't care anyway, and neither would I.
Because I feel like we could have stopped a little bit of the stuff that you guys are going through.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Everything,
yeah.
It's just like, wow.
Do you want to start us off did you pick a prayer for tonight? Do you want to start in a prayer tonight? Okay, let's do that first.
Absolutely will.
Okay, ready.
Dear Lord God, we know that you are a warrior. You are the king of the universe, and it's well deserved because you're a God of love, and you love justice, and you love what's right, and that's such a great, awesome thing about our God, and we definitely praise you, Lord, and we pray for truth and justice and all these things. We pray for the kids, our kids, Summer and the boys, and we pray that we can get a good lawyer to take our case, and we pray for all the children, and I'd also like to pray, CPS is just really taking advantage of a lot of people, and and it's about big money, and I'd like to pray about that and expose them if at all possible in any way we can, and I appreciate y'all for helping me and the support that we do have, and we just thank you for all these things, our Lord God, in the name of Jesus Christ, our Savior, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, so chat, we're all going to be civil and we're going to be adults, but we are going to pull up Chris McDonough's interview with Hunter and his mother. Because for many people, this is kind of where a lot of it began, right, Don?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'd like to pull up his uncut version. Just right at the beginning here. This should be fair use. I hope he doesn't strike me, but we'll find out. That's again why we're going to be respectful. And mods, actually, I'll have to add it in the description. I'll see if my hubby can do that, just because that's fair. How do I share my screen? Okay, and you can hear okay, Don?
Yeah, I can hear great.
All right,
Hope
perfect.
I'm not
gonna.
echoing or anything.
No, you sound fine too.
Good.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna I gotta sharing the screen here. Oh, whoops. Nope, that's wrong. There.
Because he's adult. That's why. Because he's an asshole.
There we go. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this. We got a little commercial here first. Okay.
Uh-oh. All right, so I got to find a place to go. Here, I'll go on the bottom with them. Yay. We just need to hear them, right? We don't need to see them.
What's your name, your cat?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Okay, it's
What's your name, your cat?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
okay. It's just a little silly talk at first. We'll get through that here.
All right, I was just testing you. You already told me that. You passed. All right, so we're going to record it. You okay with that? You okay with that? Grandma? Mm-hmm. Okay. Great grandma. Hopefully the audio, is it turned on, the audio?
So this.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing.
Okay, so let's...
This is Hunter's great grandma, Hunter's mom, right?
So Allison in the pink tank top, and I understand that she's overweight and that her
No idea.
I don't want to. She's gone, so it's a terrible life to have to live.
Okay, can you see the screen or no?
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know. I know Allie a little bit.
Okay.
I really don't know these people. I mean,
Oh, okay. More Candace's friends than yours.
well, she tried to be friends with
Tried
them,
to be.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know about
I'm
how
sure.
long that friendship lasted?
You know what? And I got a lot of respect for Allie for doing this. It seemed as though that she wanted answers, and whether she was being truthful or not. I think that she was. What's up, Muscles? Good to see you, Mohawk Mom.
I don't. I mean,
Does she remember? Would it be like more than 2 years or 3 years or 1 year?
no, nothing like that. I mean, I went to Utah for a while because I was trying to move my family back out to Utah, and
Right.
things went, like they did.
Right. How you were seriously thinking?
But although they don't talk to Hunter right away. They talk to, I believe they talked to Miss Leslie, who also has passed away. And then they talked to Hunter.
Like right before Summer's disappearance, or was it a while
She lives in Canada by way of America, I think.
before she disappeared about moving to Utah?
Well, I've always wanted to move back to Utah because it's such a beautiful place, and all my family's out that way.
Right.
Guy's obsessed with Utah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why, I don't know. Like he's got a criminal history that's like longer than a CVS receipt. in Utah and everywhere else in the world.
I had a good job. Worked for the same company I worked for when I was like 18 years old or whatever.
Oh, really?
However old I can't remember how old I
That's
was.
pretty cool. So they know you pretty well there.
What up, Babs?
Yeah,
That's cool. Do you think you still might move back?
No,
I'd like to.
One eventually, maybe, right?
never.
Well, I don't
One
know
thing-
because it's overgrown there so much, and a lot of rich people live there, and it's difficult to afford anything there. The property prices have gone sky high there. It's just you can't even find a house for less than a junkie fixer-up house for less than 300,000 or so.
Dang. So they definitely the rich folk moving out that way has kind of changed the game in the area.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I couldn't even find a motel room when I was there. It always
Dang.
full up. You couldn't find nothing.
Where were you staying when you were there?
I was staying with my dad. Me and my Josie was staying with my dad for a while.
Oh, that's
when I
right,
was working
right.
there. Yeah, I had him enrolled in school and everything.
In Utah there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Aw. He loved it there with you? He was the one that loved it?
Josie did, yes.
Is that why
loved
he
it.
was the only one that went with you?
Well, I just took him with me because I wanted him to meet my dad. And,
Yes,
you
so
know,
this
stuff like
interview
that.
is being done by Cher, who is the host of Voices Behind the Wall, or as White Boy calls it in such a genius fashion, Voices Behind My Balls, because he thinks he's so hilarious.
Well,
I got no problems with Cher. There are people that have problems with her. There are people that have problems with me that probably like Cher. I don't care.
oh, people were wondering, and I don't know why or what was said. Is your father still alive?
Yes, he was, but he passed some few months ago.
He's still alive, but he's on his deathbed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, well, it's just life, you know. It's the way it is.
Okay, let's get on with some questions because I know you might have to hop off in a bit.
So what?
Yeah, that's what he would always say. Voices behind my balls. Ah!
I kind of want to start from.
Hey, by the way, White Boy, if you're watching this, and I'm sure you will, because you want to, because you're obsessed with everything with Dawn. How's that injunction or whatever it is that temporary restraining order that you were going to get a lawyer for? How'd that work out, numbnuts? Yes, she's playing him. Yes. And I know for a fact that she is because I spoke with her about it, because when I thought that she was and I was going to blow the friggin' roof off of everything, I was like, I'm not playing these bullshit games with these people. I'm going to tell everybody. And then she was like, no, don't. So I didn't.
What you remember about that day, and I'll start first over here, Allison, because you, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay, you and Candace have been friends for about a year and a half, maybe.
About a year and a half.
So they were friends for about a year and a half?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think it was that long, but it could have been. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I thought she did particularly good, yes.
And this is right after you relocated here from New York. Okay, so
No, it's been a few years after we've been here from New York for about.
Done. There's some people telling you that they're sorry to hear that in
I believe that Dawn had a crush on her for quite some time.
the chat, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And welcome everyone. I'm not paying attention to chat right now. Mods, please make it nice in there for me
I'm sure it wasn't nice.
tonight. I'm just going to focus on this with Dawn for now, and I'll look at the chat later, okay?
Look at Chris, dude. Just like he's got the croquis around his neck, sunglasses. He's got some toilet paper. He's ready to go. It's like an interview room. There's a banana on the table. Although I do not think that he smokes a heater during this. He is adorbs. He's the shiz. That haircut, that is East Tennessee humidity in the summer. This is where the fluff comes from, the McFluff. That his hair, I believe, was combed down, and then poof.
About 10 years now.
Okay. In that time, help me understand what the dynamics of that relationship between you guys.
My mother started the friendship. She had not.
So Allie's mom started the friendship with y'all before they did.
And Allie's mom is not here.
Would that be Sherry, I guess?
Yes,
I'm thinking?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Candace and the kids and her mom down here at the sanitary.
What's up with it? Are allergies killing you out there? I bet it is.
And you have a good.
I didn't say adorbs. Kelsey said adorbs, and I repeated it. So I mean, I did say it, but I was just repeating it, Dr. Gary. So you can stop assessing me now. I'm sure I have some sort of issue.
Irish name. I'm McDonough, so glad I'll ring.
They had met Candace down at the sanitary.
Okay.
And then she
Because they're playing it fast.
slowly introduced Candace to us and her mother.
Okay. So
Let me see if I can put closed captioning on here. Dude. What the frig? Now I need to move. Son of a bitch. I did not say adorbs. I did say it, but I wasn't saying it. Whatever. I did not call Chris adorbs. I don't even know where I'm going to go. Honestly, I have no idea. Where do I go? Because I want people to be able to see. I do not own any hunting equipment. Although I do have a bow and arrow. Does that count? Hey, look, it's like I'm on panel with them. I do love them, but adorbs is not like...
that your introduction to Candace was through your mom?
Yes.
Okay. And what was your first impression? You're next. I see you're begging to jump in here, Allison. I love it already. Leslie, I was just testing. Okay. You pay.
So he's asking what their impression is of Candace, your wife. Let's hear the response. Remember, we're keeping it classy tonight, right?
Yeah, right.
Who was?
That's Dawn personified. Class.
Two.
Classy.
So what was that? What was your first impression?
Someone that was looking for a friendship. Nice, you know.
Yep. A good person. Yeah. Just out looking for a friend.
Okay, so Allie's first answer is Candace was a good person just looking for a friend.
And I can agree with that. She was
Okay.
She was only for friendship and stuff.
Yeah, Eric. So the lady sitting, the one with the bun, the top bun, is Allison's grandmother, Hunter's great-grandmother.
Up here
And they rip heaters the whole time.
by herself with the kids, and that was all she was really trying to do, just find some good friends.
Right. Okay, let's keep listening.
Over time, how did that friendship evolve?
We got close. She was like a sister to me. And those kids meant the world to me. Little Summer still does. Even the boys. It just kills me that she's gone.
Was Allie super close to your children?
I guess so. I mean, her kids, she'd bring her kids up here, and they'd play, and they'd play with our kids and everything.
I cannot play it at normal speed because that's the way they're playing it.
Seemed to be fine. I got to talk to Hunter quite a few times. He seemed like a really good kid, And he is a really good kid. He just got, twisted by Chris McDonough and whatever.
I would like to have it slow. I don't like playing stuff like that
I
personally.
don't know.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Let's keep going.
And, you know, so,
Candace was dirty and washed, and she did let her kids run all over and didn't make them mind.
Candace is dirty and doesn't bathe and lets the kids run all over.
He's like,
Would you?
so GrandBun just comes out of the gate shooting threes from the corner. Bow, bow, bow. Candace is unclean and she doesn't make her kids listen. God.
Agree or disagree with that?
No, I'm not going to post a different
Well,
comment.
you know,
Nice
I've
words.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
nice words. I've seen Candace struggle with our 4 kids up here, and
Can I also say a lot of us who are mothers, by the way, with multiple kids can understand not getting a shower every day, even when
Well,
let's be real, okay?
yeah, for us. You know, and they're
What do you mean? What do you mean?
ages at the time when they were, you know, a lot younger. You know, all our kids, man, they're like a small tornado running around here. She could clean one side of the house and they'd be destroying the other side of the house.
The youngest you had was Summer, who was 5, and the oldest was 12? 12 years old?
He was probably 11 or 10, you know.
So you had like so that's busy. 4 of them
Yeah,
from 5
absolutely.
to 11 that's crazy. So that,
Absolutely.
we can understand that. Okay, we'll keep going.
So, and did that strike you?
Yes, and I did not like her.
Okay. And you're a great grandma, so you have that sense.
So right away, great grandma did not like Candace.
Well, that's all right. Dawn doesn't like her either. she doesn't like Dawn, so it's all good.
So, that's what she's claiming at this point with Chris McDonough. But I
Right.
don't think it was that way, you know, before.
Right,
I
because
really don't think-
has great grandma ever been to your house?
I don't know. I really don't know. I
Would
couldn't tell you.
Candace remember?
I don't think the Allie's grandmother has
Baby,
ever
so
been
good to
here.
see you.
Okay,
No,
I
she
was
said
thinking
no.
about you the other
Okay.
day. I hope everything's going okay for you.
cool. Okay, we'll
you're
keep
here.
going.
On whether you can tell, right? I mean, knowing, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, when were the highs and when were the lows?
So,
we did. She had went to Utah.
I
Well,
think he was talking. What was the highs and the lows? Yeah, he's I've had, and I'm sure Dr. Gary can attest to this too. Yeah, I've had countless conversations with Chris, and the one thing that he does is he listens.
Wisconsin.
He listens very well, and he's interested in everything that you're saying.
Over the summertime. She came back just before school started for the kids. And we did family things with my kids and her kids.
Right, and your mom.
Walks and hikes.
So Candace, prior to Summer's disappearance, was in Wisconsin for a while?
yeah, they went to visit some family in Wisconsin.
Okay.
At one point, that's when I went to Utah because
Okay.
they was going to go to Wisconsin and visit with some family. So I was like, well, this is a good chance for me to go to Utah, and then I've landed a good job and everything. And
Okay.
I was trying to beg Candace. I was like, man, well, I got a good job. Let's move up here. And we kind of had a miscommunication, me and Candace, you know, and some things, and then we weren't real clear. We weren't talking real clear, and
That happens.
she thought I was
Yeah,
into
messing
something.
around. Yeah.
She
That
thought what
happens
she
when
thought.
husbands and wives are apart for some time.
It
That's
does.
that's
It really
normal.
does. Yeah.
So I know people like to trash that
and
about Candace, but
I would like to say, Allison's talking about our house being like super dirty and stuff. Man.
yeah, well, she said the kids were dirty and Candace was dirty.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, well, we're gonna leave it.
I'm not
We're gonna
say
keep
nothing
going.
mean.
I know we're gonna keep going.
That's sort of That's Don's sort of thing that he does. It gets the what about, like a little kid. What about this and what about that? Instead of talking about, it's like, well, she had a dirty house too. My house was dirty, but hers was too. So that makes everything okay.
I'm not going to be mean.
All right, you ready to go
this
keep going?
point.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
No, my mom had a falling out with her.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And
Okay, her mom had a falling out with Candace. Do we know what that falling out was?
Well, supposedly, the story is that her and I can't remember that guy's name. Supposedly was getting together, but I don't believe that happened.
Jose?
Candace
Okay.
was trying to use that as an excuse or to make me jealous to come back, and it worked.
Okay.
Because
And
I
so
come-
that would be why.
So Jose was a guy that stayed with Candace for like 6 months. He did an interview with Chris and I. Maybe we'll go over that tomorrow. I don't know. And yeah, Jose and Allie were. Jose has passed too, but they did do the whatever.
I got a speeding ticket for 110 mile an hour. In
Yep,
Kansas.
I remember
I
that.
can't remember how long it was, but it was a while.
So is that why Allie's mom and Candace had a falling out? Was because of Jose?
Yep, that's what it's all about.
So did Allie's mom have a crush on Jose?
I don't know. One of them did. I don't know. I don't know which one's which. I really don't know. I
Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep going. That's fair. All right, here we go.
over time, it's just started falling apart.
And how much time do you think it took?
A couple months for me to realize
And what did you realize?
she was using me.
Okay, describe that for me.
Let's see, I put food in her house to feed her kids, and her, and her mom. I've had money come up missing, which I never told anyone.
So Allie bought food a lot and groceries for you guys, and there would be money missing from her purse.
That's such a lie.
Okay.
That's the biggest lie, because I kept my fridge full for the kids. I'd come home on my way home.
I think that's a lie too. I mean, I don't know. Maybe sometimes he did, but from what I understand, that's not exactly how it was. But
the grocery store. I spent $100 every single day to make sure my kids had everything they needed. That's a huge lie.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I mean,
All right, we're gonna keep going. That's good. We're gonna keep going.
that's another thing. Like, I don't even know how he knows that, because he wasn't even home. This is actually a true statement.
Okay.
And it's pretty obvious where it went, because there's only 3 adults in the house at the time. That's for kids. Kids can't go down to the store because there's not one that's here. So we go.
And
Do you think that Candace would steal money out of Allie's purse?
no way.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, I think at this point she was really mad at Candace, and she
Okay.
was doing everything she could to destroy Candace. You know,
Okay.
for whatever reason, jealousy. I don't get it.
There was a rumor that was
Oh yeah, she's jealous.
back 2 years ago. If you remember, something about Allie yelling at Candace, "Ha, they got your kid," or something.
Yep. Yes, Candace went to the parade.
Okay.
This is when Tim Mullins first seen Candace.
Okay.
Because
Yep.
he was down there doing
Taking pictures of.
He was down there being a weirdo, taking pictures of people that probably didn't want pictures being taken, but he did it anyway because he's a media guy and he likes to take pictures for his website. And then he probably has his own dark room that he develops film in while listening to Dragula by Rob Zombie.
The parade.
his thing.
Yeah.
You know, he works for one of his things is for Times News, but
Yeah, one of his things, and the other one is sweeping up hair at the local barber shop to store and keep.
he, but yeah, you know, everybody was happy, you know, and all this parade going on. Here's Candace and Robin carrying that banner for her daughter, and they was in the you know,
I don't know, I made that up.
on the sidelines yelling, ha ha, you know, and all that. Yeah, pretty cruel.
So that really happened.
Yes, it did.
Wow. Okay.
And I told Candace if that would have been me, I would have been going to jail.
Funny thing about that is he ends up going to jail anyway.
I don't care. I would have gladly went to jail for that.
Well, I'm glad she just focused on her daughter and the banner and
totally brokenhearted carrying that banner for her daughter in that
I
parade
do not.
of all places.
I mean, I just don't believe that's true. I don't believe that that was said. I think that was said. What Don claims here is that at the parade they were mocking her for losing her child, and I don't believe that for a second. I do not believe that. I believe he lied about that.
Her daughter, that's how much she loves her daughter, and Robin was right there by her side. And them two women did that because they both love Summer very much. And for people to say, you know, that she don't love her daughter or whatever is just, wow, it blows my mind because she loves her daughter with all her heart. She loves her boys with all her heart. People don't really know what we've actually, some people know what we've been through, but I won't. Anyway,
we don't get to see a lot of the behind the scenes, or a lot of the people don't get to see a lot of what a few of us get to see either. But even, you know, the few that you guys feel comfortable with, each of you speaking to, we don't even get the full scoop that y'all are living.
Right.
So
that's true. Yeah, I understand that too. And I forgive people. You know, it's all good. I mean,
keep it nice in the chat, you guys, because I will block tonight. By the way, YouTube just started. You can block someone for anywhere between 10 seconds to 24 hours now. Keep it clean in the chat. Don does not have to spend his time doing this.
No, he does. That's what he should be doing. He should be still doing it. But he's still not searching for Summer. Everybody's fine with that. Everybody that stood up for him is, you know, fine with it. I don't know how. Oh, Don, Candace, we're so sorry for you. It's like, get off your ass and look for your child.
So I appreciate him being here for doing this.
I appreciate you guys very much because this is about Summer, you know, and the kids that are being.
And then also, you know, all the stuff that he's admitted that he did to his stepsisters, and people are like, still stand by him, and they get mad. They say, people used to get so mad at me. They go, Josh, I mean, people would ridicule me and criticize me and say I was a bully and an asshole, and you know. Okay, yeah, that I'm the one. Why? Because I tried to hold his feet to the fire and say, hey, how about we find something? How about we go look for your daughter? We had everything all set up. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but we were all supposed to go out there. And Tim Mullins and Don had a little powwow. And they shut it down.
This is why we're here tonight. Yeah, this is why we're here tonight.
And I thank you very much for that. I really do.
So let's keep going.
If they want to, if they want to make me into this bad guy, that's fine. But
no, I want everyone, just like we had a conversation, we're not trashing Chris McDonough tonight. You haven't, and he's triggering to you. So we got to, people in the chat can at least keep it civil just like you are. So we're going to keep going.
Well, when there is a trial, and inevitably at some point, I believe there will be, and I don't know when, but I will be at that trial.
Okay, Don, we're gonna
yeah.
lead by example tonight. Okay.
Appreciate that. Yeah,
All right,
yep,
here
you
we
got
go.
it. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Where did you think the money was going?
I don't know.
What's your gut?
Probably drugs.
What kind of drugs?
Well, she came out and told me she was a recovering meth addict.
Okay. You know, she doesn't strike me as having the characteristics of somebody who is obviously under the influence of meth all the time. Sorry? Booze? She drank a lot?
Oh,
Yeah.
every night at 5:30.
Hold on, I'll
I'm
pause
not
it.
saying she
I'll
didn't do
pause
that,
it.
though.
Okay.
This is the one and only time I have to agree with Chris McDonough.
Okay, let me rewind it really quick. All right, let's rewind.
Holy crap.
In a second. I want to make sure I hear that. Okay, here we go.
Very
Obviously
good.
under the influence of meth all the time. Sorry? Booze? She drank a lot?
Oh, yeah, every night at 5:30.
I'm not saying she didn't do meth. Don't misunderstand me, right? I mean, I don't
She never
know.
did it in front of me. She always smoked weed.
Okay.
So Chris McDonough, I think he said that Candace doesn't have the characteristics of a meth user, and I agree. Right.
Yeah, I have to
But Dawn does.
agree with that. 100%.
Okay. All right. We're going to keep going. There we go. 1 for Chris McDonough,
Right.
10 for Dawn. No, just kidding. Okay, here we go.
That's true. I mean,
One
All right,
for
here.
Chris
Have that right.
McDonough and -10 for Dawn.
Okay, there you go. See, we're being fair tonight, y'all. Here we go.
absolutely.
Yeah, who doesn't smoke weed today, though, right? Yeah,
And Running Bear, thank you for that, by the way. Thank you. Here we go.
me neither. Yeah, yeah. So we got 4 at the table here, okay?
And, she drinks every night.
At least Leslie said
She
she's
drinks a
on.
nice sized bottle of R&R.
Okay, okay.
I mean, a nice sized jar.
Okay, I wanted to ask, this is a personal question. She says that Candace enjoyed a nice-sized jar of R&R. As a country girl who has one of my best friends, I won't say where, but
R&R is exactly what Don got arrested for drinking. Well, I mean, he just got arrested for drinking, but he was drinking R&R when he got pulled over, which was my fault and Chris's fault and Doug's fault. But it probably was Doug's fault because he's an asshole too. Okay.
her pappy makes moonshine. So you know what I'm thinking with a jar of R&R. Was it moonshine?
Well, R&R is just a cheap brand of Canadian whiskey.
Okay, well, but
Yeah.
does it come in a jar though? You would say a bottle of R&R, right?
Yeah.
Was it
bottle.
moonshine?
You get it at liquor
Was it that
store.
good? Tell me, just be straight. Was it moonshine?
No, it's not moonshine. It's Canadian whiskey.
Well, I'm a little let down now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. But I was always wondering. All right. I actually wondered that for over 2 years, Don. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I think others might have thought that too.
That's great though, compared to being, whatever, drug addict or whatever. I mean, a little bit of whiskey.
Yeah. You know what? Having a drink after going to help you at work. Listen, I help Mark sometimes. I was just helping him today. I wouldn't mind a couple drinks right now either. Okay.
Absolutely.
I was cussing at them cabinets like they were real people.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Okay, here we go.
How about a lot of times in this area, I know there's a big meth problem. What other kind of drugs are on the streets up here?
In that area, is there a big meth problem?
Well, other than Fred Hill, no. I mean, it's been dead quiet here since.
And that is Ziggy's husband now. Wasn't, I don't think at the time, but it's all Fred Hill. It's all Fred Hill's fault.
He's been arrested, and
Okay.
he took he's accepting 9 years probation, right?
Yeah, I've been hearing.
He really screwed up.
Damn.
The fact of the matter is, when you accept probation in Hawkins County, or I don't know about all the other counties in Tennessee, but if he does 8.5 years of probation and he screws that up, he has to flatten 9 years in prison. So he would have been better off accepting some kind of a plea that took him to prison and get out on parole. And then all that time, the jail time, everything counts towards
it's
his
always
parole
everybody
in the
else.
end, or whatever.
Honestly, if you listen to Don talk, he would make it sound like he's a perfect angel that has never done anything in his life ever.
So yeah, taking the probation deal is a setup. I mean, I hope the best for him. I hope he gets off the dope. I hope he makes his probation and everything, but if he screws that up, he has to do all 9 years.
Well,
Yep.
that's not easy for someone who's in and out of, the establishment, is it, to go 9 years straight?
Well, I hope the best for him. I hope he can do it. And more importantly, I hope he can get off that stuff because it's horrible what that stuff does to people.
I agree. All right, we're going to keep going.
How are pills doing up here?
Yeah.
And what kind of pills?
I've noticed we haven't heard Chris talk much.
Oh no, I don't really hear about the pills. I hear about the meth.
Leslie?
No, you hear pain pills,
Opioids? Like oxy?
that pain patch. They said on the news.
So, how's the pills situation in the area? What would you say is the highest drug rate thing going around the area? Pills, meth?
It used to be pills.
Okay.
But when Ronnie Lawson first took office, he went through Hawkins County and busted everybody for pills.
Oh, really?
I mean, they were bringing it in from I don't know where, everywhere, I guess, but
Right.
Yeah, Don has no idea where they came from. He just knows that everybody was getting busted for it. Oh no!
a lot. Yeah, he busted a lot of people. And then I guess meth kind of took over. I guess.
Okay.
He guesses. He doesn't really know.
I don't know.
Okay. That's pretty bad.
Well, yeah,
So
is.
when Ronnie Lawson says it's not a bad drug area, is it safe to say that he's lying
Yes.
at that
Well,
point?
I wouldn't call him a liar because police do things to kind of throw people off. So
Okay.
I don't want to call him a liar.
Okay, so that might have been a strategic
Right.
move, maybe. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yep. Okay.
The other day that it's running rampant here.
Fentanyl.
Yeah, the fentanyl patches.
Yeah. Well, here in West Virginia, right? I mean, in West Virginia, there's a town in West Virginia. I think it's Morgan's.
Do you know? What about the fentanyl patches?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I have no clue. I mean, I'm just trying to stay away from everything myself. So. Did I lose you? Oh,
Nope.
good.
I was muted for a minute. I was listening. Yeah, guys, I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm just trying to get through this with Dawn. All right, we're gonna keep going.
Town, and they had like 22 people OD on fentanyl in a single day. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, at some point, 3 or 4 months into it, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, your relationship kind of dissolved, but it maintained.
Longer than
It was
that.
longer than that.
It was the start of the second year.
Yeah. It was about the end of August, early September. And then I really cut ties at the end of September, early October.
So she cut ties with Candace end of September. So the September, almost, I guess she claims, September before Summer went missing. She was cutting ties and not really so friendly with Candace.
Yeah, there was a big fight. I mean, as far as I can understand, because they thought that Candace was trying to be with Jose or whatever.
Right.
I don't know exactly how it all
So
went.
everybody
I
fell
really don't
out
know.
kind of over this Jose guy.
That's what it was really all
And
about.
you might not ever get the full truth of that, right?
Well, I think I have the full truth. but
Okay.
I really do.
Can you say it or
Because
no?
when I come back from Utah, I mean, I went to jail that night.
That night.
I got in a
Okay.
fight with.
It wasn't
I
a
mean,
couple nights later.
Well, that might have been a couple nights later.
Okay.
But I mean, I went to jail and over the gun and everything.
Right. Right. I remember that. Yep.
But they were thinking, in their mind, they were thinking I was in Utah partying and doing all this crazy stuff. But that wasn't the case. And me and Candace have talked about this.
Yeah.
She thought I was at my sister's house at a party. I told her, look, I'm at a party and I'm going to the house. I got to go to work and everything. But what she heard was, I was at a party with other women and drinking and doing all this stuff. But in reality, I was at my sister's house getting food for me and Josie. We raided the party to get food.
Yeah.
I wasn't drinking nothing, and I went straight home. and went to sleep because I had to get up. I have to get up like at 5 in the morning to get to Park City, Utah, you know, and work all day up there. And I wasn't drinking nothing or doing anything, but that's not what we wasn't communicating real good,
Right.
you know.
That happens.
It
Again,
does.
with when there's distance between two, trust me. So my husband and I started as long distance. We didn't actually meet each other in person until like a year and a half after meeting.
Cool.
So
Come on, Shay,
yeah,
what is this?
I
a
can
love
understand
connection?
distance makes issues
Yeah, it
for
does.
people. So
It really
that's I
does.
understand that
And
actually.
then I'm trying to focus on my job. I'm not trying to be on the phone or
Mm-hmm.
That's
anything.
another
And
thing Dawn talks about all
Yeah.
the
and you know,
time.
Candace give me hell, and she made me think,
I
you
bet
know,
you did.
things was happening, you
That's
know,
exactly
and
right,
Yeah.
Amy.
I didn't know what to do except for to come back. And when I got back, all hell broke loose,
Right.
and I ended up going to jail. I almost got shot that night,
You almost got shot that night
you know,
Shocker.
because
from
because they was me and him almost got into a fight and
okay.
everything, and then Candace or whoever the
I can't imagine anybody despising Dawn enough to try anything like that. Although, let's say, can you imagine meeting Dawn Wells at a party? No, I can't, but I can imagine him threatening to kill me.
mom was here, and they was thinking I was a super bad guy
That's a fact.
out partying all night and stuff in Utah or whatever, and they called the law, so I left. I passed the law out on the highway, and I thought to myself, man, I'm gonna straighten this out. And so I turned around and come back up to the house, but my driveway is so steep that I had to hot rod it to get up my driveway because it's really bad. Even Chris McDonough said you got to have a four-wheel drive, but if so, they thought I was being aggressive. I was really just trying to get up the driveway,
Okay.
you know, because it was slick and everything. I only have two-wheel drive, and so when I got to the top of the
Right.
driveway, all guns were aimed at me and everything, and they
Oh.
made me get down on the ground and all that stuff, and
Wow.
yeah. So
Candace can hold her own, man.
yeah, so they thought, you know, I'm just this super bad dude that just don't give a damn and everything, but that wasn't the case at all. I mean, we've talked about this and we get it now, you know, but
Uh-huh. What kind of gun was it?
it was
I
just
know.
you do know?
I do know, but
It was like a black powder rifle or black powder, because he's not even allowed to have a gun. But I think there's some rule or law or I don't know where he's allowed to have like a black powdered pistol or some shit like that. some and I think he or a rifle, I don't know what it was. It was whatever it was ridiculous. But also one of the greatest things that's ever happened, well, it wasn't that great, but it was entertaining, was that Don actually shot a flare at Molly Golightly. That's a fact. That happened. He shot it. Well, he shot it in the air. He says, I don't know if he shot it in the air or not, but he absolutely did shoot it. Like a musket, sort of like a musket. Yes. But he had it in the car. He did. He shot a flare gun. He told me this at Molly and everybody else. Pew! I used to have a flare gun on my, I don't have that sound anymore. I don't. I wish I did. I used to hit that thing all the time. Pew! God, I need that. I need to get that back. If we're gonna go over some stuff, I got to get the flare gun back.
I want you to say it
Note to self: flare gun.
so people don't think I'm helping you out or whatever.
It was just a little 22 long rifle, it was a 22 mag black powder that I had loaded, and I kept it in my glove box under.
One time I made a meme of Dawn, Candace, and Grandis that had Dawn in the middle, and it had each Candace on the side, and it was the cover of Con Air, the movie, but I called it Dawn Air, and then the next slide over was him holding like a flare gun. He used to get so pissed off when I do shit like that.
I figured that was the safest
You think you're funny, Josh? Huh? You think you're real funny?
place to keep it because there's
Yeah.
a lot of.
But you're
traffic,
allowed
you know.
as a,
Yes.
you're a felon, are you?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
sorry. You are allowed
I'm
a black powder.
Yes. and
Okay, I just want to make that clear for
Right.
setting the
And then I also did a meme of him that was the Shaw Spackle redemption, where it was like, you know, the main character when he's like, looking up, but then I had like, he was holding a putty knife and, I don't know,
street straight.
immature really is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm allowed to have a black powder firearm
Okay.
or multiple black powder firearms. I can even have a black powder cannon if I want.
Oh shit. You might need it for beach.
He could have a black powdered cannon. Okay, great.
Great. Okay.
I might get a few up here.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
In that time, how was she treating the children?
She'd smack them and beat them.
When describe that.
Well, let's see, one time her son wanted a drink. She said no. He threw the foot on the floor, so she went over and railed his ass.
Is that normal? Would you describe that as a mom, from your mom's position? Would that be out of the norm, or even that raise your eyebrows?
It raised my eyebrows. Like, I don't beat my kids.
Okay. Did you say anything to her?
I said, why'd you do this?
Ask her who unplugged the freezer.
Not me.
What was unplugged? Now we can't have pizza snacks.
So you can hear Hunter, and I believe at the time, so was this 4 years ago, so he was like, what, 13, 14? And he's talking through the window, and he's like, dude, who unplugged the, what did he say?
Plug it back in.
Ask her who unplugged the freezer.
I don't beat my kids.
Who unplugged the freezer? Now we can't have pizza snacks.
Okay.
Little did they know, 15, little did they know that McDonough was going to order Domino's pizza, and he sat on this front porch in eastern Tennessee eating Domino's garlic pizza and slamming Mountain Dew. What a damn! I mean, the guy is a living legend. I mean, that's legendary status. Paid for it all.
Did you say anything to her?
I said, why'd you do this?
Ask her who unplugged the freezer.
Not me.
What was unplugged? Now we can't have pizza.
It's funny too, because I think in this video, I don't know if you can see it or not, but he takes the toilet paper and you can see him. He's like cleaning off a spot for himself.
Snacks.
Well, plug it back in.
I did.
But in between this,
I'm surprised he didn't rip a heater with all of them.
should ask Leslie. Because Leslie was there before all this.
So you've known Candace longer?
No.
Oh.
No, I met Candace.
We'll all be in Tennessee at some point together. I mean, it's just gonna happen.
On her birthday. See, me and her work together.
Okay.
I know his face is the best. He looks like a hawk. Like he's hawking these people down. Like it's.
So
We're all gonna be there.
I came over for her birthday party. And
Okay, I'm gonna
There's so many people in Tennessee that I have to meet, and so
fast forward a little bit. I'm gonna get to where Hunter joins. Okay. Because yeah, I forgot that he's not there right now.
yeah. So Hunter, if you're not familiar with this story, he is adorbs. Is that? Oh, of course. I'm probably gonna have to park a camper. I haven't even thought about it. But We'll all be there. So
Candace
Try
is
to.
Hunter was with Summer on the day that she went missing, with Candace and Summer. So it was Candace, Summer, Hunter, and
never beat her kids. That's crazy.
She never
That's
beat the kids.
absurd. Yeah, no way.
it's funny too because for when Sebastian's case goes to trial at some point, and hopefully somebody's held accountable for him going missing as well, the E's told me I could stay with them. It's a wonderful offer, but I don't think they know what they offered. So I don't think that I could. I'm gonna have to stealth camp or something.
People believe that from Allie
What did Hunter?
because of Candace's past situation. But I want to make sure it's okay with Candace first. I would like to bring that up on my channel one day because I was privately reading it and it sounds like Candace X. It sounds like she escaped a real big monster.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Yes, absolutely.
and so I think people are maybe
Candace,
Oh yeah. So she escaped one monster to meet another one, and I got to tell you that. Look, I'm not saying Candace is an angel of any kind, and I don't really have much sympathy for her at all, other than the fact is that she met Dawn, who was 20 years older than her. 20 years.
this was very.
I mean, it's terrible. No, they have none. It's a wonderful offer. Oh well, no, I'm hanging out with you guys for sure.
Very young.
taking that stuff wrong.
Yeah, she was very young.
Yeah.
Her ex-husband, I don't want to talk trash, but I know there was
Right.
meth involved, and it was a bad situation. Like I said, she was very young.
Yeah.
Well,
and
Candace lost 2 children from her first relationship. I can't remember. I used to know all of this, but I can't remember if she was married or not to him. I'm sure people in the chat probably remember, but there was an incident. Not exactly sure. But one of the children were harmed. I don't know if it was Candace that did it or if it was her husband, but something happened. They weren't married. Something happened to the child, the boy. He ended up with some sort of brain injury, I believe, and then ended up she lost both of those children to CPS. And she also lost another child that was taken from her at the hospital. And then the 3 boys, and then Summer, who's missing. So I don't think personally that they have much merit to talk about how much they took care of their kids.
another night we'll make sure if Candace is okay if I pull it up on my channel. I'd like to go over it because from what I'm reading privately, I'm like, damn, everyone's saying it was Candace as the abuser. Yes, I think she does have a record, but it's the guy seemed crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know how records are, police reports and all that.
Australia
It's like my
emoji
DUI.
donated $5 through
They
Super
lied like
Chat.
dogs on
I'm down for Get Me Not.
$2 given to Josh's singing career. Oh no.
my DUI.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know that,
Thank you,
I know
Jason.
how it goes. Trust me.
I mean,
Okay.
they're going to make it sound like you're just a straight monster to get that conviction or whatever. And
Yeah.
I asked for video on my DUI, and they said we don't have cameras and blah blah blah. So I says you guys didn't have no probable cause at all. The only
So-
probable cause they had was I happened to be on YouTube that night,
Right.
and all these people calling in, and that's otherwise I wouldn't have never went to jail for my DUI.
He wouldn't have went to jail for his DUI. The DUI, that was my fault. Mine and Chris's fault, by the way.
So
Where'd Dr. Gary go? You have to go water some plants?
I have a question. Hawkins County doesn't have to wear the body cameras?
I know, and
Take care of those hydrangeas.
that's something. I think it was
Yeah.
some kind of convenience or something. Yeah, there was no footage
Okay.
at all.
I've seen Don's rap sheet from top to bottom. He's a monster.
Oh,
But they
okay,
said
that's
I would,
interesting.
Okay, this is what's real interesting. You can get I blew
He blew
a point.
I was gonna say, but I'm not going to say because it's rude. But I was gonna say that he blew Tim Mullins, but that didn't happen. That I know of.
.085, which is 5 thousandths over the legal limit. So I
Damn.
definitely, I got a DUI,
Yeah.
but that's like a beer and a half.
It wouldn't, but it would probably be the other way around.
Maybe 2 beers.
Yeah.
Then they said I was falling down drunk after having 2 beers. I don't think.
I don't actually know what but hold on. We're glitching a little bit. I do not believe it's gonna die. How do I know? I don't know, because the way they talk about each other. Tim is he said that Tim was in Vietnam, and then Tim absolutely wasn't. He wasn't old. He's not even old enough to be in Vietnam or to have been in Vietnam. La 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 la. He was hammered off his ass.
I think so. 085. Yeah, there was no footage
Okay.
at all.
Oh,
But they
okay,
said
that's
I would,
interesting.
Okay, this is what's real interesting.
Did he say he was drinking beer?
You can get I blew a .0.
I was busy making like crude jokes.
085, which is 5 thousandths over the legal limit. So I
Damn.
5 thousandths.
definitely, I got a DUI,
Yeah.
but that's like a beer and a half, maybe 2 beers.
Yeah.
Then they said I was falling down drunk.
Dude, he was hammered, and he was not drinking beers. I watched him drink. We all watched him drink it.
Having 2 beers, I don't think so.
Falling down drunk after 2 beers. Well, I don't think you'd fall down after 2 beers either, Don. But you didn't have 2 beers. You had a handle of R&R that you had in the truck with you while you were driving. Not only were you driving while drunk, you were still drinking while driving. Out of the bottle, which is wild. I mean, that's diabolical, drinking and driving. It's not like he got hammered. It's like, I need to go get some cigarettes. He took the bottle with him, sipping out of the it was unbelievable. That is hardcore DUI ski, behavior.
Yeah, they lied and said I was falling down drunk on the police report.
I could imagine that he was. I bet you he was.
You did request the video for that?
Yeah, they said they don't have the.
Oh,
He's such a lying sack of shit.
they don't have it. That's right. Okay. What?
Yeah.
Maybe I should call for funsies and see what they tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't sound too thrilled about that. Hey, maybe.
They probably tell me the same thing as you anyway, because they probably know we talk. But whatever. All right, let's get fast forward here a little. Let's get
So where it can be when they drop them off.
And we're not going to get you on camera, bud, but we're going to talk.
When
How you doing, Budge? What's up, Budge?
you get ready to get him, I've got to go.
Okay. Like anybody, Domino's or who do you like?
Dude, this is the pizza.
Questions, okay? And then we'll just start talking. You cool with that?
That's true.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for that?
Wait till the Mountain Dew shows up on the table. That's when shit gets real serious.
Ready for this? All right, here we go.
Okay, so, Miss Allison.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am here with your son, whose name is?
Hunter.
Are you okay that I call him Hunter?
Yes.
Okay, you're good with that. Okay. I appreciate that, number one. Okay. So, Hunter. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? I love that. What's up, home? Look at that smile. That's he's so, I know. Look at that smile.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. So, man, there's been a lot of stuff going, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, help me out. Tell me
What's up, dog?
about that day.
The whole day?
Yeah.
So,
And you could speak up, because remember I'm deaf?
Yeah.
Because why am I deaf?
And Don, if you want it paused before I pause it to ask you something, go ahead and just holler at me.
Go ahead. Okay, I appreciate it. Go ahead.
Because I'm old, remember?
I'm gonna use this as a reference.
Okay. And why is that?
It's a phone.
No. Okay, go.
He didn't know what to say. Like, he's like, I'm going to use this as a reference. He's like, why is that? Because it's a phone. He was like, no. Okay.
I was gonna say that she texted me saying that her grandma was in the hospital.
Do you know why he needed to have a cell phone on hand for?
Why would he know that? Why would Don know that? He doesn't even know, like, he's met him like 3 times.
Reference?
I have no idea.
How do you feel
Good. Thank you for that, Don. That was fantastic. Oh, I have no idea.
about that? Do you think someone?
I have no idea.
How do you feel about that? Do you think someone pre-wrote what he was going to say, or what do you think about that?
I think, they kind of led him. Chris McDonough is really good at this kind of stuff. He's an expert at this kind of thing, but he's not that good, though.
Chris McDonough is an expert at this kind of thing. He's really good at it, but he's not that good. Like, he's good, but he sucks. He sucks, but he's good. Oh, my God.
But I think, they kind of led him. Chris McDonough is really good at this kind of stuff. He's an expert at this kind of thing, but he's not that good, though. But you can see what he did. Everybody can see what he did. But is it working? The truth always comes out,
Well, I believe that.
Okay, let's hear what they say. Remember, we're just focusing on his questions tonight, and then we're going to focus on what the response is, and then what you have to say.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Because we're going to keep it classy, right?
Absolutely.
Because that's you can't spell Don Wells without CAACL ASSHOLE.
All right, here we go. Because it's about your daughter, and that's who we started the prayer with at the beginning. Okay, here we go.
Exactly.
Holy crap.
Do you have those texts?
No, the TBI has my phone.
Got it.
I'm just using her dad's phone.
Okay.
Well,
Your grandfather that passed away.
Okay, got it.
so that day that she texted me, and she said, my grandma's in the hospital. Well, her mom's in the hospital, but we called her grandma at the time like we used to. So I called her up. I said, y'all want to come over here for a bit? Because she's going to be in the hospital for a while. Because she messed up her knee or whatever. And she said, yeah, if that's okay with Allison.
And that's mom?
Yeah, that's mom.
Okay.
And so...
But she called her Allison?
Yeah, she calls her Allison.
Okay.
And so next thing you know, I tapped mom because, she's half asleep because she works. At the time she did. But, what's that thing? I asked her if they could come over. She said, yeah, for a little.
So Hunter called Candace to come over there that morning. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So Candace didn't call Hunter, because that's what some people are saying.
Now that's what that's how it goes. That Candace allegedly called Hunter, but they make dispute of that because they say that Hunter called Candace because they didn't want, first of all, her hanging out with Hunter alone, just with Summer, while they have 3 other children, is inappropriate in a major way. And it's just not appropriate. Sorry.
Candace called Hunter. Why did Candace call Hunter? He's a minor. But Hunter called Candace.
Bullshit.
From what I understand, they begged her to come and get Hunter and take him away for a while because, you know.
Oh, who did?
I would like to bring something to light.
Okay.
Uh-oh. He'd like to bring something to light.
Okay.
Allison, or I think it's Allison, had a little girl named Michelle.
Okay.
And when they brought her over here, she's like 5, 6 years old, I don't know. And this little girl, they said she's out of control, and it was always yelling at her and stuff like that. And one time, me and Candace took her to the side and we talked to her.
And by the way, I don't think any of this shit ever happened. I think he's making this all up. Oh yeah, maybe you shouldn't yell at her so much.
Very smart little girl. I mean, awesome, just awesome, you know. And I just don't understand. But they told her, they says, if you don't behave, we're going to take you to the CPS mental board wherever in Knoxville or some crazy shit, or Nashville or something, right?
Damn.
And she would act up for attention. But if you took her and talked to her like a normal human being or whatever, she was very brilliant, very smart and everything.
So you saw a different child in her than what they saw or were willing to even see.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
okay.
She would talk to me and Candace like, man, unbelievable. This is going to blow your mind. But they told her if she didn't quit acting out or whatever, they're going to take her to Nashville and dump her off at some CPS freaking mental institution or something. I don't know what the hell it was.
Who said that? Allie said that to her daughter?
Don advocating for children. That's not something that I ever thought was going to happen. God bless you, Don. You're a good man.
Daughter?
Yes.
How old was this daughter?
She's like 5 years old.
Stop.
It blows my mind. And if I can find a picture of her.
5 years old. That's a coincidence. Did this girl actually exist?
I hope and pray to God that Candace has a picture of her somewhere. I hope and pray to God. Candace just found, and I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it, but she just found a bunch more videos and pictures and stuff of Allison and all of them up here. And the police overlooked it. We was going through a bunch of our books and stuff and throwing the crap away and trying to clean it up, you know. But she found a an iPad with all kinds of photos and videos on it, and I'm hoping that this little girl's on it. But they got mad or whatever and took her down there and dumped her off, and that was never seen her again.
What?
Yeah, I'm serious.
So she gave her 5-year-old daughter away. Allie did.
Yes.
How long before Summer went missing?
This is Don's tactic. Okay. This is what he does. He was like, just absolutely tries to flip the script on people. So you're not perfect. What have you done in your life, mother effer?
Missing.
Not sure. I'm gonna guesstimate like a year. I don't know, but it just flipped me out.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Flipped me
April
off.
C.
How did that make?
I don't know. No, he's not telling the truth. He's not.
Candace feel?
Me and Candace,
She was around that little girl a lot for a
yeah,
year.
she was awesome.
So they just went and dropped her off at CPS and said, "Here you go." It's not like dropping a dog off at the vet. Like that's just wild. Yeah, please. We would love to. We'd love to get that fact check.
Very smart, and I just can't comprehend.
Yes.
I can't comprehend it.
So before she gave her 5-year-old daughter up, she was kind of connecting to you and your wife.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Bear. I believe Bear was with Allie.
No,
And he said, well, we never saw her again.
I mean, I just don't get it. I do not understand.
That's
I've
terrible.
never seen anybody do something like that. Wow.
Well, and yeah, I don't know what her reasons are.
Her name was Michelle, and that's all I know.
Okay. And she was 5 when she got.
Yeah, she would act out
Wow.
because Allison.
So y'all would have met her when she was like 4 or so, 3 and a half.
No, she did not disappear. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole story is horseshit. I don't know if CPS was involved or whatever. But yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, she had all these kids. Had Hunter. I can't remember all their names, but there was a bunch.
April, God bless you. And if your information was correct, I would have no problem with it. But it's just not. It's just not correct.
Of them, and then this little girl.
And, you're welcome to be here, but it's not a true story.
And I just don't get that. I still can't wrap my mind around it. See, Chris McDonough don't know nothing about this little girl, and I hope somebody out there can find out more information about.
Maybe now he can ask her. I tagged him in the video tonight, so maybe someone will clip it. Maybe he can ask her.
Right.
Yeah, like you're supposed to be talking about Summer.
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, I feel so bad. I don't get it.
I'm not April.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
How could you do? Man, I don't understand it.
That's a lot of loss for you guys in a year.
Yeah, I mean, how could you just take your little girl and dump her off? I mean, she would act out, but she was doing it for attention. I mean, doesn't that make sense?
Yeah. So when she comes up a little bit later and says that your mother-in-law, also known Candace's mom, was supposed to adopt Summer because she was a.
So you're saying that Allie's sister's kid was taken to a mental ward at CPS for punishment, and nobody ever saw her again. You're telling me that story is correct. You're telling me that actually happened. It's not correct just because Dawn's saying it happened. It's just not that's not accurate.
Girl.
What?
Yeah, she's.
And Dawn, now you're saying that it was Allie's sister's kids, but Dawn said that it was Allie's child.
She's gonna say it here in a few minutes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She says here in this interview
Man,
that. Well, can we just? Do you know if that's true or not true? I mean,
no way.
I know. I just want to hear it from you, though, right? I can't answer for you, but.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just so
Okay.
ridiculous.
All right, let's keep.
Is that not what Don said, though, April? Is that not what Don said? Didn't he say that? I'm asking because I want to be accurate here, folks. Don meant. I mean, do we need to listen to the story again?
Going. Let's keep going. Damn, I didn't know about that. That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
I want to find out more about her and how she's doing and stuff like that. I just.
It's yeah.
I think
Terrible.
almost all of her kids have different fathers too.
So I think all of her kids have different fathers too. I mean, he will trash anybody. You're not right. You've said 10 different things.
Well, I can't speak on that. I have 4 kids and 3 different baby daddies, so
He's insulting Cher now. By the way, I broke down here, and instead of putting waters in the little mini fridge, I put a Coke Zero Star Wars edition. 6 of them, and they all fit. It's bullshit.
moving along.
I don't mean.
No,
All right, let's hear the story again.
your mother-in-law,
She-
also
she
known
had
Candace's mom, was supposed to adopt Summer because she was a girl.
I mean, she would act out, but she.
Yeah.
I gotta hear this again.
You know, Allison.
So y'all would have met her when she was.
Anybody do something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't know. And that was never seen her. Keep her to the side, and I would like to bring something to light.
Okay.
Allison, or I think it's Allison, had a little girl named Michelle.
What up, sweet
Okay.
tea? Good to see you.
When they brought her over here, she's like 5, 6 years old, I don't know. And this little girl,
Yeah, Don's telling the truth. Okay.
they said she's out of control, and it was always yelling at her and stuff like that. And one time,
What's better, Coke Zero or Diet Coke? I think it's Coke Zero, personally.
me and Candace took her to the side and we talked to her. Very smart little girl. I mean, awesome, just awesome, you know. And I just don't understand. But they told her, they says, if you don't behave, we're going to take you to the CPS mental board where we're in Knoxville or some crazy shit, or Nashville or something, right?
Damn.
And she would act up for attention. But if you took her and talked to her like a normal human being or whatever, she was very brilliant.
Yeah, there's Coke
very
Zero.
smart and everything.
So you saw a different child in her than what they saw, or were willing to even see.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
she would talk to me and Candace like,
Coke Zero is pretty good.
man, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna blow your mind. But they told her if she didn't quit acting out or whatever, they're going to take her to Nashville and dump her off at some CPS freaking mental institution or something.
CPS Mental Institution. Okay, so first of all, that place doesn't exist. So obviously, he's not telling the story truthfully or accurately. That's first and foremost.
I don't know what the hell it was.
Who said that?
He doesn't know what the hell it was. Could have been anything. Could have been Epcot Center. Who knows? But it's not accurate what he's saying.
Allie said that to her daughter.
Yes.
How?
So Allie said that to her niece, Is that what I mean, April, you do see the glaring holes in this story. He's not telling the truth. Frankly, I don't think anything like this even happened.
How old was this daughter?
She's like 5 years old.
Stop.
It blows my
Even if that was true, it's not.
mind. And if I can find a picture of her, I hope and pray to God that Candace has
Why would you have a picture? Why would he have a picture?
a picture of her somewhere. I hope and pray to God. Candace just found, and I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say
But
it.
I will
She
say
just
this,
found-
and I do know this, but I'll throw an allegedly on there just for fun, that Tim Mullen, your media man, was in a mental institution 3 times. Allegedly. Confirmed by Dawn. Allegedly. I even brought it up to him and he started laughing.
a bunch more videos and pictures and stuff of Allison and
You can
all
pull the
them
trigger
up
on
here.
it, Muscles. It's all good. I
And
mean,
the
if you're
police
tired of it,
overlooked it.
I get it.
We was going through a bunch of our books and
I mean,
stuff
it's already proven that this story is not true.
and throwing the crap away.
So Allie threatened threatened her niece, but it's supposed to be her daughter.
Trying to clean it up, but she found a an iPad with all kinds of photos and videos on it, and I'm hoping that this little girl's on it. But they got mad or whatever and took her down there and dumped her off, and that was never seen her
But
again.
it's just not true. That what she's saying is not. It's not true. She may believe it is, but it's not.
What?
Yeah, I'm serious.
So she gave her 5-year-old daughter away. Allie did.
Yes.
That's a true story. Wasn't even her daughter, so how could she give her away?
How?
To a mental institution that CPS runs. By the way,
How long before summer?
You're wrong, April. You can come back next time, but you're wrong on this one. Big time wrong. Phoebe says, Josh, I love all you've done for summer. Well, I appreciate that. I don't really feel like I've done a lot, but I tried. I mean, I tried, and hopefully it's not over, and I don't think it is.
Went missing.
Not sure. I'm gonna guesstimate like a year. I don't know, but it just flipped me out.
Wow.
It totally flipped me out.
How did that make Kate?
I actually, one of the things that I did was, I remember when they were saying that Candace had a heart attack or something along those lines. And they were Tim Mullins was posting about it, and he was saying that like this is a result of like what happens with when people. Anyway, they made up this entire lie to make it seem as though Candace had a heart attack when she didn't. What she actually had was she needed the battery changed in her pacemaker, because she does have a pacemaker. And they tried to flip it all into this, like, I have to get the details of it again because I did a whole episode on it. And I completely tore down their facade, and people were going, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, this is bullshit. It's all a lie. And I would have to go back. I'll have to look at it again. So much stuff has happened.
Candace feel.
Candace,
She was around that little girl a lot for a year.
She was awesome. very smart, and that I just can't comprehend. I can't comprehend it.
So before she got, or before she gave her 5-year-old daughter up, she was kind of connecting to you and your wife.
Yes.
Yeah, they were saying like Bell's palsy or
Sorry.
something.
No, I mean, I just don't get it.
And Martha, I know that. I know that he's deflecting. I mean, that's what he does. He's always done that. He'll always do that. But yeah,
do not understand.
That's
I've
terrible.
never seen anybody do something like that.
Yeah, her stroke. Yeah, Tim flipped it into this whole thing, and it was like it started. It was like a month-long con that they were trying to pull, and I don't exactly remember the reason, but it had something to do with like a hearing for the kids or something like that. Yeah, it was just, the whole thing was just absolutely wild.
Wow.
Well, and you know, yeah, I don't know what her reasons are.
Her name was
Thank you, Amy. I
Michelle,
appreciate it.
and that's all I know.
Okay. And she was 5 when she got.
Yeah, she would act out
Wow.
because Allison.
So y'all would have met her when she was like 4 or so, 3.5.
Something like
So
that.
then, after all that happens, Tim Mullen goes on his Facebook page, and really, honestly, that's what I was really just trying to do, was like, because there was just so many lies that were told by Dawn, Candace, Tim, everybody, basically, was not telling the truth, and so they would get fact checked. And they got fact checked a lot, and they did not like that. So then Tim Mullen goes on the Find Summer Wells Facebook page to publicly tell everybody that I was a discredited creator, and he put like a picture of like my logo with like an X through it on that page, and then it was just on from there with Tim. I mean, I never let up on that guy, and I never will, as long as he keeps posting his bullshit.
Yeah.
But I mean, she had all these kids. Had Hunter. I can't remember all their names.
And I know you watched Tim. You know, it's funny. Tim one time told me, he goes, "Josh, you have such a gift." He told me I was like Rush Limbaugh. I'm not like Rush Limbaugh, and not from a political point of view. I took it as, you know, you could like Rush Limbaugh or you not like him. I mean, he was a he was a radio titan, and he would always say, like, you have a gift, and he was always trying to get me on his side, and I go, fuck off.
But there was a bunch of them, you know. And then this little girl,
I don't want any of the bread that you baked, Tim. None. They always wanted me on their side, always. Even when I would just smoke them, I would cook them all the time, and they were always trying. They wanted me to stop, and obviously, I still haven't.
I just don't get that. I still can't wrap my mind around it. See, Chris McDonough don't know nothing about this little girl, and I hope somebody out there can.
No, it's not. That's who he likes. That's who he listens to on the radio. I'm just saying, I'm not like.
Find out more information about.
Maybe now he can ask her. I tagged him in the video tonight, so maybe someone will clip it. Maybe he can ask her.
He did have a radio voice, and obviously you know who he is.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Detroit Rock City. Have a good night.
I hope so. I mean, I feel so bad. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah.
How could you do? Man, I don't understand it.
That's a lot of loss for you guys in a year.
Yeah, I mean, how could you just take your little girl and dump her off? I mean, she would act out, but she was doing it for attention. I mean, doesn't that make sense?
Yeah. So when she comes up a little bit later and says that your mother.
No. I don't know if I could stomach it.
Mother-in-law, also known Candace's mom, was supposed to adopt Summer because she was a girl.
What?
Yeah, she's gonna say it here in a few minutes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She says here in this interview
Man, we won't
that.
even, I'm still,
Well, can
I'm
we
still,
just? Do you know if that's true or not true? I mean,
no way.
I know. I just want to hear it from you, though, right? I can't answer for you, but.
No, go ahead. Answer for me. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just so ridiculous.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Damn, I didn't know about that. That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
I want to find out more about her and how she's doing and stuff like that. I just.
Why don't you find out more about where Summer is, you
I think
dickwad?
almost all of her kids have different fathers too.
Gives a shit.
Well, I can't speak on that. I have 4 kids and 3 different baby daddies, so moving along.
Good for you, Cher. Cher gets it. Cher's like, hell yeah. I got the baby daddy lineup. It's almost close to a starting basketball team.
No, I know.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But some of us get with real assholes, and then we have to escape. We think they're forever, but
Candace had 3 baby daddies at one time, I believe.
they're not.
Yeah, and I understand that too because I've done the same thing, so I can't talk.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
A little bit because Grandma was on her way. She was on her way. And so she said it was okay, and she said she'd be over in like 5-10 minutes. And I'm telling you, I don't do good with times because I really don't look at the clock. So if I mess up sometimes, that's on me. Because I'm really bad with doing times.
You're 15.
Yeah. And so she pulls up, she gets out the car with Summer, and supposedly the kids went to work with the father. And so
Now you say the kids. Who are the kids?
Wyatt and
So I always thought it was interesting. So the kids were supposed to be with Dawn that day, but Candace says that they were at the house when Summer went missing.
Josie.
Okay. Were the boys at work with you that day?
Oh, what day?
This is talk.
What do you mean? What day? What day were that? What day are we talking about? June 15th, 2021. Oh no, we were talking about Christmas or Rosh Hashanah or the Passover. What the fuck is you? Shut up. What day? Stupid.
Talking about June 15th. So Hunter just said, I'm going to rewind it a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on.
June 15th.
Okay, let's listen. Hold on one second.
Oh, I can't believe June 15th. Yeah, I remember.
You're 15.
Yeah. And so she pulls up, she gets out the car with Summer, and supposedly the kids went to work with the father. And so.
Okay.
No, we left. Josie, Wyatt, and Waylon stayed home that day.
Okay.
And with instructions to keep the doors locked. I mean, because they were old enough to.
With instructions to leave the door locked. Okay.
By Tennessee law, to be home by themselves.
Right.
Right.
And so we checked into all that, and they were here by themselves. So they had a phone and everything, which also kind of makes everything strange because they was here by themselves here, pretty much that day by themselves. And then everybody's seen the video where they was at the lake with Hunter and Summer was swimming and having the time of her life, happy as can be. And,
so no, the boys did not go to work with you that day.
No.
Okay. All right.
You say the kids. Who are the kids?
Wyatt and Josie.
So the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
They went to work with Dawn.
That's what I was told. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And so I meet her at Dapper.
Well, look, I don't know. I just have a feeling that she wanted to hang out with Hunter without the kids. And I by the way, Joe, was it? I think it's Waylon or Wyatt. I can't remember which one's the youngest. But he was pretty young at that point. Both of the kids, all of them really, but why would you not take your boys with you? I don't get that.
But yeah, that's just how it is. So I dap her up. I said, how you doing? Because it's been a long time since I've heard from her.
Okay.
I hear from her like once in a while on Snapchat.
Okay.
Well, I did until I blocked her because all this stuff is going on.
No.
Was it common for her to Snapchat Hunter?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Tell me what it means when you say you tapped them up. So people that don't know that.
Like a handshake.
Okay, so so show me.
This is just like this.
What's up, dog? One of those, right?
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, go ahead. See, I knew that, but people don't know that. Right. So let's make that.
Okay, so they didn't like hug up on each other and be touchy. They dabbed. They knuckled each other. Okay. So.
Probably. That sounds like Candace.
Okay, dab them up. They say. Okay. All right, just like fist bumping, right?
Baby.
7.
I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her something real quick.
Okay.
Hey, did you ever Snapchat with Hunter? No. She said no on the
Okay.
Snapchat.
Okay.
Why?
What's that?
Me and Shuri, yes.
Oh, her and Chewy did.
Oh, okay. His older sister, the teenager.
Right.
Yeah.
Such a
Okay.
liar.
But not Hunter.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, Candace.
She said thank you, Candace. She said thumbs up.
Okay. Here we go.
She doesn't like. She doesn't like share.
Clear, so somebody can't say.
That's pretty good for me and Candace, y'all.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You gotta laugh, right?
You're right.
Okay.
Oh, look what he did. Okay.
Then so she pulls up there in front of that mailbox.
Okay.
And so I dap her up like usual. She comes in. We're all sitting down. I ask her what happened to her grandmother because she wouldn't tell me over the phone. She said that she hurt her knee because of kids. Where did she say she went on vacation for? Gatlinburg. She said she went to Gatlinburg for a little vacation with the kids, and the kids kept kicking her leg, and she has supposedly a plastic knee or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they took her to the hospital. We came in here for.
Do you know what hospital? Do you know? Not mom. Do you know?
Do you know what hospital? Can we ask Candace what hospital she took her mom to?
Holston Valley.
Oh, okay. That matches what he says.
Yeah.
1 for Hunter. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
We're being fair around here.
Absolutely.
It's the one downtown.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one downtown.
Okay, mom. Do you know the name of it?
Folsom Valley.
Christian Valley.
Do you know, because another rumor, sorry, since we're talking about, they were swimming, there is rumor that Candace allegedly showed David Dotson a video of your son swimming with her that day too, on June 15th.
I don't know anything about that, but let's see. Yeah, the plastic knee thing. What the hell's a plastic knee?
Is that true?
I have no clue.
Could we ask her that quick? Did she ever show
Well,
David Dotson a video?
David Dodson didn't show up till after Summer come up missing.
Okay.
Because he just got affiliated with the church and was going, I guess.
Well, he was
like
around right
goodbye.
before she went missing, because I've seen pictures of him
Oh,
waving
yeah.
to her. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask, what was the question?
No, I forget. Damn it. No, that's okay. What was my question, y'all?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did she show David Dotson a picture of the boys swimming that day also?
What?
Were the boys ever swimming on June 15th?
No, because the boys were here at the house.
Okay. All right.
Long day tomorrow.
We'll do this in parts. We can do a part 2. We'll get through a couple more, and I'll let you get going,
Yeah, I'm
Candace.
sure that's what he wants to do. He wants to do a part 2.
And on.
Appreciate it.
Okay, here we go.
Folsom Valley.
Holston Valley. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So she's here. Grandma's at the hospital, and who's with her that
Just
day?
Summer.
Just Summer.
Not the
Okay.
entire day until we pick up the grandma.
Okay. What time do you remember? I know you're not good at times. Guesstimate.
I guess the time that we pick up the grandma.
No. The time she pulls up that morning.
Had to have been like around 11, right?
Okay.
Or 10 or 11.
No, just from your memory.
What time do you think that she got there to pick up Hunter to go swimming? Would she kind of remember?
I can ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask her. See what she
Hey,
says.
what on June 15th? What time? She's talking to somebody else. She's done.
Yeah. Do you think
I don't
you
know.
wouldn't know the time? You weren't there.
No, I wasn't.
So he's saying around 10:30 or 11.
That's
Does that?
probably accurate. You know.
Okay. You ask her later when she's not on the phone.
Alrighty.
All right.
Memory. Not from
I
mom's
think it
memory.
was at least 10 because I was up all night.
And it could be wrong too, right? Okay, so let's just kind of put that right there, okay? Because like you said, you're not good with times right now.
But it's with all of you guys that went through this. I mean, your time being off an hour or so is probably understandable. I mean,
Yeah. So yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just don't pay attention to time.
Straight up. Okay, so then what happened?
Straight up.
And then, like I said, after we went inside, talked about it. And then she said, do you want to go fishing summer? I said, do you care if I come with it? Because it's summer. And I treat her like a little sister.
Right.
And then she said, you gotta ask Allie.
Okay.
But she calls her Candy or Candace, and then she calls her Allie or Allison.
Okay, so she asked you, do you want to go fishing?
No, I asked if I could come with because Summer was gonna.
Got it. And she says, ask your mom.
Yes.
And what did you do?
I went to ask her. She said that's fine because there's no problem. We're going fishing for a little bit and come back.
Sure. And what was...
So Hunter asked Candace if he could come along.
Right.
Okay.
That's probably true.
Okay.
When you first saw Summer that day, what was your impression?
It's just how it usually is. Just like, yeah, she's over here. I mean, I don't know.
What draws you to Summer? What draws her to you?
I mean, I think it's because I show her a lot of attention.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
yeah.
Do you know, I mean, were you around Hunter and Summer? Okay, did Hunter...
Hunter was really good around the kids and very, very respectful, and
he was kind of helpful with the little ones?
Yeah, he's a big kid, and so he's very cautious, and a gentleman, I would say. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
not weird attention, but I show her attention.
No, I get it. Miss Robin shows her a lot of attention too in church.
Yeah, like I sit there, she'd be like, give me a piggyback ride. I'll give her a piggyback.
Like an older brother.
That's what I'm saying.
So I was told ever since I can remember, Don, I was always called a social butterfly. Is that, I kind of get the same vibes from what we see of Summer, what we've been blessed to see of her.
Absolutely.
Just attention.
A social terrorist.
Attention from everybody, just loved everybody, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
100%, yes.
So that's cute.
Yes, absolutely.
She seemed a little bit like a Sagittarius, but I know her birthday's February. When's her birthday? February 4th?
You got me on that one.
Okay. February 4th, I think. Yeah.
I'm going to tattoo all their birthdays on my arm so I don't get in trouble, I guess.
You know what, Don? Let me tell you something. So I chose at 11 years old to stop all contact with my mother.
Yeah.
She died to me that day that I made that decision, and she remained.
Golly, I forgot all about this. I think you guys will. All right, so this is from the Find Summer Wells Facebook page, ran by Tim Mullins. This is from like 2023. And this is what was posted. YouTube channel, then he blocks it out, but it's obviously me, the lab. We ask that you avoid anyone that uses law enforcement to gain views with make-believe. Old statement out of context. Trying to start problems between Wells and LE. Let's see here. The Summer Wells, Don refuses to talk to Ronnie Lawson ever again. That's exactly what he said. He said he was never going to talk to Ronnie Lawson again. He said that he didn't want to talk to law enforcement again. But check this out. So the Wells fully support law enforcement. YouTube programs such as this are highly irresponsible for the Summer Wells case. The Wells still continue to talk to law enforcement, whether in Hawkins County to TBI to FBI. These types of headlines are the highest level of irresponsibility. Old statements taken out of context for profit is, as has always been, disgracing. Once again, to all law enforcement, this type of program is misrepresentation at the highest level because it uses the USALE as a guinea pig of disrespect in order to gain dollars for the YouTube channel. We know this discredited YouTube channel has already been observed by law enforcement. To make it clear, The Wells fully appreciate all LE has done, are still doing, and they will continue to assist all LE openly anytime needed. So that's nice. Psychopath. Good psycho. Looney. A Looney Tooney. That was so. Oh, look. White boy commented. I never saw this. Josh is a joke. Okay, whatever. Somebody said, why is Ronnie Lawson saying they're not cooperating? The YouTube channel you are putting on blast has done nothing but be respectful of Don and Candace. I mean, I sort of. God. Guy's such a loser.
Dead to me, except for one day when I was in my 20s. I had both daughters at the time, so I was pretty, let's see, I was 19, 20, 20. I was probably around 21 or 22. I found my mom, called her up, I had a couple conversations. It was pretty fucking bad. Made me wish I never called her. And she had the nerve on that phone call that day to ask me when my sister's birthday was.
Yeah.
Mine and my sister's birthdays are tattooed on that lady.
Wow.
And let me tell you, if I can give you any piece of advice.
Which person, Dawn or Tim?
Yeah.
That's going to be important because I do think your kids are going to come back and talk to you. At least, you know, if not, move back in with you maybe. You know, we don't know how the system is. Hopefully they're being treated right, but we know how the system goes.
You know who we're talking to and who we've been in communication with.
Yep, don't say any more. Yep.
Well, I just want you to know that, and I don't know if I should share this or not.
Don't do it. No, don't share it because you don't want to ruin your chances. Yes.
I appreciate that. Okay.
And Tim will yell at me.
Well, from the first time I ever saw the guy, I was on Doug's show, and then he wanted up on the panel. I saw him backstage, and I was like, I'm not sitting on a panel with these people. I don't even know who they are. And they were like yelling at each other, and it was just like a sweaty hodgepodge mess of cheap beer and Addy pills. And I was like, as soon as I did that, he was like, he thinks he's better than me. And then when he fell in love with Dawn, it just ratcheted up from there.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Cher.
So don't do it, okay? You and I will both be in trouble with the Mullen.
Yeah, thanks
Okay.
for being so respectful. I really appreciate the shot.
No problem.
Yeah,
Let's
thank
keep going, okay?
Yeah.
A little bit more, and then we'll do a part 2 tomorrow or whatever.
Sounds great.
Okay, we'll get a couple more.
Is that kind of an older brother or sister kind of vibe going here?
Yeah, that's what it was because her brother's just.
That's true. Also, Hunter did get in trouble. He was on probation for a carjacking when he was underage.
I always used to pick on her, so I just show her how a real brother should act.
Okay. Okay.
Even though I'm not saying I'm the best brother here, you guys damn.
You should talk to my brother, man. It'd be messed up.
But it was like I was her older brother. Like they treated us like family, and we treated them like family.
Okay.
At one point in time, until one mess that happened with them that just split us apart, and then she came that day.
Okay. Okay. So she's here, Summer's here, Candace is here. You get permission to go fishing because Summer's going fishing, and you were kind of acting like a big brother, and you thought it'd be cool to go with her.
Yeah.
Do I have that accurate?
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, not bad.
Sound accurate?
Sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, except for one thing.
What?
The boys didn't pick on Summer. Summer
Okay.
picked on them.
Okay.
It was totally opposite. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
For an old man.
And I mean, I wanted to get out the house anyway.
Sure, sure.
I didn't even include her.
But you know what, Don? He's like a big brother. He feels like to your sons.
And I never talked about that before because he was because Hunter was underage. He's not underage now, but yes, he did get in trouble for something along those lines. I don't know the exact details of it, but there was some kind of grand theft auto-ish. Macho's awake. Shit.
Yeah, and so
It's like when the baby wakes up. He's staring at the back of my head. He's trying to find me. He's wide awake. God dang it.
son gets very annoyed with his little brother. and yeah, so he might see it as picking on Summer.
I really like Hunter, and I really like all of Allie's kids.
Okay.
You know, I didn't like the fact that Tree was trying to make up stuff on me, you know, or whatever. I didn't like that, and I hope
she was. I don't think I heard that one.
Yeah, she was trying to say all kinds of devious stuff about me or whatever.
But you tried to do stuff with her. Okay, we'll talk later.
She was saying something, but
okay, we'll talk later.
We'll
talk privately.
But all her kids were very beautiful kids, and Hunter was definitely a gentleman. And
okay.
I don't want to say nothing bad about him, but what he's saying is true. Yeah, he carried himself very well.
Okay.
He really did.
Awesome. Let's keep going.
Probably.
Awesome.
I just want to get out the house.
Okay. And so what happened then?
And then her grandmother calls her and says to come pick her up when we're sitting right there.
Oh, interesting. So where are you sitting in the car?
At first, I was sitting on the front seat.
Okay.
Like
which way's the car pointing?
Like
you remember?
Right now?
Just like my truck.
Yes.
Okay.
It was dead serious like that, but with like an overhead. Nah, there was just boxes and like or purple.
Okay.
And I don't really do good, but like something that happened like 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
I can't remember having it yesterday.
It's cool.
Do you remember where Summer got her swimsuit on at?
Well, Candace would always take clothing, you know, if she was going to the lake, and then so when they got wet, she could change her out into some dry clothing and stuff, and that's where you see that picture in the back of the truck. She's, you know, obviously fell asleep because she's wore out from swimming or whatever. Just,
right.
You know, pretty typical, you know.
Yeah, people think it's weird she was wearing that outfit even though it was so hot in the summer, but y'all, I get super cold after swimming. Like, I don't care if it's Florida and it's like 200 degrees outside, I'm still a freeze baby. It's terrible. My feet will still be ice cold. It's bad.
Yeah.
Are we like, we got bad blood circulation is what I've been told before.
See me drive.
Don?
Yeah.
Do you want to see Chris McDonough drive?
Probably not.
Okay.
She drives like an old woman. I don't know.
Not as fast as you, maybe.
When we left, I think she had shorts on at first.
Okay.
Yeah, because she had shorts on because her mom put her bathing suit on her.
Okay. And where did she put her bathing suit on her? Do you know?
Inside.
In the house.
Yes.
So she changed her in the house.
Yeah.
What did she?
Okay, so Summer changed into her swimsuit at Hunter's house. Do you know if that's true?
I have no idea, but that could be true. I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do. If
Is Candace still on the phone?
Yeah, she's on the phone with somebody.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you don't really know.
I don't know.
You will ask Candace privately when she's not on the phone.
I mean, you know, I don't know if that matters, does it? I mean,
I ask that because there is a little discrepancy, if that's the right word. I think I heard it that she was changed in the swimsuit at home before leaving that day, which I believe I heard from Candace. And then Hunter says she changed at his house that day. So that is where a little bit, as you can see where people are like, okay, what's the deal? So you talk to your wife privately, and we can get back to that another day.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll keep going.
Take the clothes with her?
Yeah.
Miss Allison, do you know?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember.
She was dead asleep in the bathroom.
That's fine. That's fine. So she changes her clothes here, and she takes her clothes with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
But then when she got changed from swimming, they had bought her an outfit to put on because they were supposed to go to Jonesboro, I think. Yeah, Jonesboro for this big park, like water park.
Okay, so she brought an outfit to dress her in. So Hunter's confirming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's with this? They went to a water park in Jonesboro right after going to the water park, after jumping Hunter off?
I have no clue because
Okay.
I don't know where all they went. You know, I know Candace took them everywhere and took a lot of pictures and videos, and thank God for that.
Okay.
She's going to be coming out with some videos that we just found on this tablet.
On her channel. Put it on y'all's channel.
Right, absolutely.
Okay. That's good. I can't wait for that. Yep.
Right.
Yep. So, okay, so maybe you can have a chit chat with your wife and just see, did they do that? Did they not? And, you know, private conversation.
I'll try my best, you know.
I'll remind you, you know.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Let's get like 3 more and then I'll let you go.
Okay.
Okay, and then can we do part 2 like tomorrow or Saturday maybe?
I'll
No,
do
you're
my best.
Sabbath
Yeah.
on Saturday, so I'm also
Yeah.
taking Saturdays off of live streaming,
Happy
right?
Sabbath,
Okay.
brother.
Good. Good deal.
Okay, so maybe Sunday we'll get to part 2.
Yeah, we got to trust God and whatever His plan is. And it's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard because I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to lash out, I want to just.
I think that's
freak out.
understandable. Again, there's no rule
fallen
book when your
asleep.
child goes missing. There is no rule book on how you know. So, all right, let's get 3 more questions out of the way tonight.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time tonight.
And I appreciate y'all very much. You and Mark and some of the supporters you guys got is pretty cool.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not all bad.
No.
I know we were talking earlier, like,
Okay. Sure.
yes, I have given Dawn hell, but I've given everyone who surrounded your daughter hell. I think that's fair. But I mean, even if something you say crazy, I come to you and say, Dawn, what the fuck, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty open with you. I think I've said it all to you.
Yeah, that's true.
But one thing I do want to say is, you guys are kind of hearing. Yes, I'm stopping Don from saying some things tonight, but that's because it's in his best interest and it's in his children's best interest.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, but let me tell you, I said it a couple days ago. It's nice. I think it's nice to see Don, and I don't care if not everyone has to believe what CPS is capable of or not capable of. But I know how seriously Don himself is taking this behind the scenes, and it's pretty serious. And I think that's great. And again, not everyone maybe believe that, but you know how we've had these conversations, Don.
Yeah.
People that don't have to deal with CPS won't really understand it like those of us that have.
Right.
And
Definitely
so
need to bring awareness to this, and I want to do
Yeah.
everything I can to bring awareness.
and you're not saying it's 100%. You just want it investigated.
Well, there's a lot of evidence out there about
I know
what they
it.
do,
I know it.
especially the $70 billion.
Yeah, okay, and I don't want you to start talking and then slip up and say
Right.
something you're not supposed to tonight. So
Okay.
I just want to say it is good to see you taking this by the reins and really running with it. And even though you can't show it all or talk about it publicly,
Right.
hopefully, like, for the most part, people will probably believe me because I don't come on my channel and lie to people. And just know that I am witnessing things behind the scenes and we can't share it. But one day he will, and it's not mine to share either.
Absolutely.
It's Dawn and Candace's to share.
Can't wait to share it though. For real.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
So that was the initial thought.
I guess I mean, I don't know.
So what did you think was going to happen?
I thought we were just all gonna go fishing, swimming.
And then in the truck, she changes the plan?
No, she changes it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
Say it again?
She changed it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
Oh, okay. So from here, where do you guys go?
From here, we go to the hospital.
Okay.
Pick up her mother.
Pick up grandma.
Not even like 10 minutes later,
Okay.
we go to Walgreens.
Is that near the hospital?
No, it's on Fort Henry Drive.
Okay, so it's the Walgreens by the Warrior Park?
Yeah,
That one as you come out and it's right there?
Yes.
Okay. Not bad for an old man, huh?
No, not really.
Not bad, not bad. I'm cooking here.
So there's a So we went there.
Go there first,
And then-
after you pick up grandma.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
And then we put this prescription in,
Okay.
which is like probably about like 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
No, I have no idea. She wouldn't say the name to it.
Got it.
Do you know what kind of drugs Candace's mom got for her knee?
I'd say it's probably some kind of anti-swelling agent or something. They don't like giving out painkillers.
Some kind
in
of
Tennessee.
anti-swelling.
That's not happening.
Okay.
So it ain't
Do you
nothing
know what
about
kind of
that,
drugs,
all
Candace?
that.
So maybe like yeah, I know what you're saying. What is it called? Steroids sometimes for
Maybe-
that kind of
maybe
stuff,
a
right?
steroid, yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And then we handed the prescription. They said about like 10, 15. Well, it's going to be 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I was saying the line was long.
Okay.
Because you have a...
Who went inside the store?
Nobody.
By the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but I was beauty head management, you know, the beauty section at Walgreens for 5.5 years.
Cool.
I know all about how this works, and yes, they have hella lines sometimes, and yeah, it takes, I'd say they have express scripts now, but yeah, 15 to maybe half an hour, depending on how many people's in the lines before you. So that's valid, I'd say.
Right.
Yeah. Little fun fact you didn't know about me, huh, Don?
Right. Oh, they
When you
got
went to
something
the drive-
really.
Got it.
The drive-through. And then while we were in the drive-through, her husband calls her talking about this dude named Andy or Andrew on the property that's been there for like a week or so. She told me they keep stalking other kids.
Who's that?
Some dude named like Andy or Andrew. I have no idea who it was.
Okay. And why did Don call?
And this is where everybody assumed that was Jody Sue's ex, but I don't know if it. I don't think it was, but you know, that's just me personally. I don't know who the hell he's talking about.
I have no idea. He just called. I don't even know if he was working at the time.
Okay.
But if he was working, he obviously wouldn't know that.
Okay, so this is kind of a two-parter. First part done. You called Candace and said that there's been a guy named Andy or Andrew at the place for about a week or so, and he's trying to touch little kids.
What in the world? I don't understand that. I don't know where that comes from. I have no clue on that. Somebody was at the park. Obviously, I was at work. So
Like
I
at your
know.
house. And that's the second part. If you were at work, how would you know there was a guy named
Right.
Andy or Andrew at your house?
She did. She sent him some. I believe I don't completely remember, but there was, I believe, some photos that were passed back and forth
On the hill or whatever, trying to touch little kids.
I'm still confused about where that come from or how that got started or whatever. I just have no clue.
Okay, so do you remember calling Candace that day?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Where was she when you called her? Do you remember?
She said that they're waiting on the prescription and they're wasting time and swimming and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll just stay at work. and
Why
get
did
some,
you call
know,
her?
Just to see where she's at and what's going on and when
Okay.
I should head to the house, kind of thing.
Okay. So some people think that that's when you got home from work and you were calling her to see where she was at.
Oh, no. I was
From what
just
I
at work.
understand, that Cher sent him some photos of her like tattoos, like near her ass or something. I don't know, but I think they were on social media. Yeah, they were on her social media, but she did send the photos to Dawn because I don't know if Dawn had seen them before, but yeah, it was kind of weird. Dawn was into it though, I think.
I had a big, long conversation with a good friend of mine on the job, and a lot of people seen me there because we always sit and, talk and whatever about whatever. And,
Okay. We're gonna go a little bit more. What we got? 2 more? 1 more? We'll see.
That there was some dude looking at the little kids. I'm sorry, but there's a nice car over there.
There's a what?
A nice car right there.
Oh, okay.
I just keep looking at it because it's nice.
So this dude named Andrew, Don calls Candace.
Who's Andrew?
I have
Not
no
Jody
idea.
Sue's baby daddy, right?
No. I
And
have
if it
no
was his
idea.
dad, Andrew, he would say my dad.
Sometimes Andy comes in here. I can't believe she sent him that picture. someone called a monster mud flap. Macho, where you at? Come here, brother. Macho. He's laying by the door.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make that clear. His dad was not up at the hill trying to touch kids.
Oh, I'm not telling you how to feel or not feel about it.
No.
And neither was Andy Bernard.
I'm just listening to Dawn.
No, we know where he was that day.
Right. Okay.
Candace.
And tells her about, I don't know if his name is Anthony, Andrews, or something with H.
And tell me about that conversation.
All I heard was...
And how did you hear it?
I heard because I asked her why he called.
Okay.
The only thing that she told me from the phone call is that there was some dude, Andrew, Anthony, Andy, whatever it was. Just the name A.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Is that he's been up on the property for a week or two trying to, like, I guess she said touch the little kids. That's what I was told.
He's trying to have what?
Touch the little kids.
Touch the kids?
Like, give him a hug or something.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
Dude, Chris's antennas just went up. Did you see that? he wanted that clarified. And he starts like scouring the table. It was very interesting to see.
I mean, up on the property for a week was just the name A.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Is that he's been up on the property for a week or two trying to, like, I guess she said touch the little kids. That's what I was told.
He's trying to have what?
Touch the little kids.
Touch the kids?
Like, give him a hug or something.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
I mean, it could be because she's had this, name was Billy, right? Yes, Billy. Billy was up there doing that stuff until we got arrested.
Who's Billy?
Okay. Billy Banton, he's just he was at the time just a local...
Look at that face.
You know, neighbor of ours. He had a beautiful house over here, beautiful wife, beautiful daughter, and everything.
It is really weird because watching this now, that knowing that Allison has passed, it is odd.
And, you know, he's on the
same thing with the Jose interview.
Run right now. He's on the run right now.
So was he trying to touch kids?
No.
He got arrested for touching kids?
No, he got arrested for a bunch of dumb shit because he can't leave the dope alone.
Oh. He was
It's always can't leave the dope alone with him.
staying with Candace?
No, he was staying down the road here on Beach Creek in a really nice house.
Oh.
And, he lost.
Dude, he's like laser focused. Look at his face. Look at Chris's face.
He basically lost that house, his wife, his daughter, everything. And he's on the run currently because he can't seem to get away from that stuff.
That shit will do it.
I just talked to some of his co-workers today, seen him at Burger King, and asked about him, and they filled me in on it. He's on the run, won't even go to work because he's scared because police are looking for him over a dumbass misdemeanor warrant.
Oh.
Yeah, he got out there on them drugs real bad, you know, and you know, I hope and pray he gets over it or whatever.
He is in a major way.
Yeah, that's a life, huh?
Right.
But I will never forget when and I don't know if he goes over it here or not, but when when Hunter tells Chris that, I think it was the day after Summer went missing, that Candace showed up and was talking to him, asking what he told TBI and saying, don't say anything about like the vapes or whatever they were talking about. I always found that just too much.
Whew.
Forgive me not. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Shoot.
Yes, they are very.
Okay, there we go.
Because he works.
Okay.
I thought he was just doing his daily checkup.
Okay.
But then she told me about that. I was like, how does he even know that if he's supposedly working?
And what did she say?
I didn't say that. I was just saying in my mind.
And in your mind, what did you come to? What did you deduct?
I thought that was just suspicious.
Really?
Yeah, and then later, when she called me, and told me that happened. I was with my girl at the time, just hanging over in Bristol at a park.
Okay.
She calls me while we pull up to that park.
Yeah, I don't. I think that she asked what he told. I don't know specifically what she was talking about, but I don't know why she'd be so concerned about the stupid vapes and the twisted tea, like her child's missing.
That summer's missing.
She doesn't want to get in trouble for that while they're trying to find her child.
So who were you kicking it with at the park?
Oh, just my girl.
Do you know, okay, so Summer was missing and then she right away called Hunter?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
Dawn's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just
And her
you guys.
mom and her brothers and her sister.
Okay, straight up.
That was just it with our entire family. Because when she at the ball field? Yep, she was at the ball field.
Okay, so before we get there, let's go back to the drive-through at Walgreens. Then what happened?
Then,
And for some reason, Andrew says, Hunter's dad says that he's only been questioned by TBI one time. I've heard that it was as many as 3 times. And, And I've heard that from a pretty reliable source.
she had to go get cigarettes because her mom complains of cigarettes all the time.
Where'd she get the cigarettes?
All right, so you know that Walgreens, right?
Yeah.
So there's this like daycare around there somewhere.
Yeah, Candace.
Oh, she's sitting in the middle of it all.
And why is she sitting in the middle? So Candace gets out.
Gets out, she goes grabs cigarettes, she buys a puff bar, she buys
A what?
a puff bar. It's a little nicotine vape.
Got it.
I don't know if everybody.
This is so funny. You want to see the dad in action here? Did you fart? Oh my God.
But it's a bar, she buys
A what?
a puff bar. It's a
When he finds out that I don't know where Hunter is.
Okay.
a little nicotine vape.
Got it.
I don't know if everybody else knows that, but it's a nicotine vape.
Got it. What color was it?
It was black and purple.
Okay, was there a blue one?
Blue one? Yeah, that one was hers.
That's hers.
Yeah, because she got a blue Skittles one.
Okay, then what happened?
And then she bought the Twisted Tea.
Twisted tea. How many?
Just one.
Just one. And bottle or can?
It's a can. If I could get a picture real quick, I'll show you what it looks like.
All right, go ahead.
It's a whole can, if I'm correct.
You doing okay, bro? Yeah, okay, cool.
I ain't even worried, to be honest. I just know that they have to have done something because she's not walk off that property. That's all I know.
So Hunter just said he knows.
The dude's nuts. And Kristen, thank you for gifting 5 Lab After Dark memberships. That's very kind of you. What's up, Maud? Annabelle Roma? I haven't seen you in the chat in a while.
Y'all had to have done something because she did not just walk off of that property. That's all he knows.
Yeah. Well.
Let's remember he's also a child and he's got a lot of adults in his ear right now, right?
Right.
So what do you think about that statement?
I think it's a very astute synopsis. It's a very astute synopsizer. I mean, it sounds logical to me.
Well, we know she just didn't walk off the property. I can agree with that much.
Okay.
So can I.
Okay.
But,
I just yawn so much for no reason.
I don't stay up on it.
Does Hunter yawn a lot?
no.
Okay. Do you find it weird that he keeps yawning when being asked a question?
Yeah, I've seen some of the videos where he was doing that a lot on the videos for some odd reason, but I have no idea.
But that's not normal behavior for Hunter. Okay.
That's what it was like.
Oh, okay. So let me show this. Oops. Man, oh man, I'm not the smartest tool. There we go. Right there, Twisted Tea. Yeah.
All right, I know exactly what that was. I don't want to say. I know what that move was. But yeah, okay, Twisted Tea. So that's I've had that once before. That's the tea with like a little bit of vodka in it or something, maybe rum. I don't know.
It's like a beer or something like that.
Yeah. So Candace bought one of those on June 15th. One can. You can buy them by one can. You can. They're a little bit bigger than like a regular size can. They're usually like, you know the big boys.
Yeah.
You can buy those separately, I believe, because I think that's how I tried
I
it.
don't know where all the twisted tea come in.
Yellow
but
container.
whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. You get the twist. She buys
Just one.
one. I don't want to mess up your phone, bro. I'm an Apple guy.
Yeah, I am too. It's just that I gotta use that till I get enough money to buy me one.
Got it. Okay. So then what happens?
Then after that, we go to the horse stable part.
So you drive to the horse stable.
Straight to the horse stable.
Right from there, you go right to the horse. Where's Grandma at this point?
Grandma, she just in the car on the phone.
Okay.
I think
That's your pizza. You got the discount store, and you head right to the water park. Okay.
By
Walk
the
me
way,
through what Summer's
shit,
doing.
There's the Mountain Dew. Look at the dew. When they went to, I think, what was it, Warriors Park? I think it was called. That was the. It's been so long since I went over this, but did you see all the like twisted tea cans down there? They were like, it was like everywhere. Amy King, it's good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. That hardly holding your eyes open feeling is actually very nice. So don't fight it.
At that moment.
Probably are, dude.
Well, at that moment, she was holding my hand like this, like with her arms wrapped around, because she gets cold when the window's down, so it was down, and we were just watching TikTok.
So she's snuggling with you.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, and you're watching TikTok videos. Which ones did you watch?
I don't even know. I just scrolled through the thing.
Okay. Well,
Hunter liked to watch, Summer loved to watch
Yeah, then the horse stables miraculously get burnt down. It's
TikTok videos and stuff. I'm sure most kids do, right?
Yeah.
like that's the last place that she was seen on at least on video. Oh no, maybe it was. Well, she wasn't on video. Maybe she was on video in the truck when she was laying her head on the milk. That, I believe that was the last one.
She's seen normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that call that Candace got from Dawn. Tell me about that call again.
The call? So where her phone is in the middle of the truck, you know, the console part.
Okay.
It was right there, and he called, and she said everybody be quiet, so we all was quiet. Her mom was going through her phone. I turned my phone off because she was doing, see if I could listen in on anything suspicious or anything. And then after she got off, I go, what do you call about? She goes, there's been this dude. I know it starts with an A for sure. I just can't figure out the rest of it.
What would Hunter have to listen in on you and Candace talking to be suspicious for?
I know, right?
That's weird, right?
That is weird.
Like, what does that mean?
Absolutely weird. Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so you think that's interesting too?
But at this time, you know, they've been fighting or whatever long before this, and so
Right.
I guess, you know, the suspicion and stuff is building, and the fighting has started way before this, and this is probably one of the first times that they've had any contact since the Jose thing. And so who knows?
Okay.
Okay. Hang on real fast. Is the battery dying in the camera? Okay. There.
You're the second one?
Yeah. There's another one in the back.
Go back to it.
You're back.
Continue. Yep.
She's back. No, but we'll cut all this out. So some of it we'll just splice together. Okay. So you're at.
I think that it was Allie and her mother were fighting with Candace, but I'm not 100% sure. But I believe that's what it was.
Now, Summer is. You're watching TikTok videos. She's acting normal. Is she in her bathing suit at this point? Because she'd been changed at the house?
Yeah,
or,
she is.
If you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, you're not.
Okay. Then what happens? From there, you guys go where?
From the drugstore?
Yeah.
We got to that place by the stables.
Okay. And you say that place. Is that the swimming hole?
I don't even know if it's allowed to be called a swimming hole. That's why I call it. No, because she had to drive.
Okay, so she gives you the alcohol.
Yeah.
Did you ask for it?
As soon as we got out the car.
Right, as soon as you got down there? And did she have one?
No.
Did she have any alcohol?
No, because she had to drive.
Okay, so she gives you the alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ask?
I just got a text message that says Andrew has threatened to call my PO.
Andrew who?
I don't know. I didn't see
Not
that.
Hunter's dad. Not.
Yeah, that sounds like something Andrew would do.
The hunter's dad, who just today actually he went live today and actually let people say that they believe, he let his brother say that he believes that Hunter killed your daughter by playing too rough in the water with her that day. That's what his own father just said about him today.
Oh my gosh.
Report you to your PO for what?
I remember that.
What? You're YouTubing. They know you YouTube, right?
Yeah. All I can say is join the club on Call My PO.
But you know what? We're going to ignore that.
By the way, Mohawk Mom is very accurate on her stuff.
We're going to keep this classy for your daughter. Let's keep that going. We're almost done for the night. Okay, I'm going to do one more with you. But what do you think about the, he's saying Candace did not drink that tea because she had to drive, which is good call, Candace.
Good job,
but
Candace.
He's saying he drank it.
Yeah,
He's saying Candace gave
yeah, like he's going to lie about that.
Gave it to him.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Raven, what's happening? Good to see you.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's. I always thought it was interesting he said that because I was kind of.
This person that sent it to me says, please don't tell me who it is, and it says, please stay safe. You got it. I'm not going to say who you are. Cool. I don't know. Yeah.
Not until after she got it.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, so she bought it. She bought it, but
I don't
he
know if I
asked
believe
for it.
I don't know if I believe any of that. I do know.
So
that,
she didn't give him a vape and a beer.
Man, I don't want to be mean. Gosh, dang, but
No, don't be mean.
you know, at this point, it's like I do know that Allison controlled Hunter by various means, and one of them was he could smoke weed and drink and she would give him cigarettes or whatever as long as he behaved, meaning do whatever the hell that she wants.
Okay.
So I do know that. Other than all the other stuff, I don't. I can't really say, but I do know that.
Okay.
And that's my story.
Okay. That's all you can do, right? Because, yeah, this is more so being said about, Candace, but, it's good to have your take on it, too.
No, okay, so after...
What day? What do you mean, what day?
She bought it, you said, hey, can I have that?
Yeah, she just said, yeah.
And she just kicked it onto you? Gave it to you?
She does that. You can ask her.
Okay, well, I'll ask you, because you're the one, if she handed it to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about the
vape?
Yeah, the vape.
Oh, we was both in it.
Okay. And do you do that a lot?
What, vape?
Yeah.
I mean, when I have them, yeah. They're just like nicotine vapes.
Okay. Don't vape, man. Okay. All right. Your uncle here said don't vape. Don't vape.
Okay. We are gonna stop it there.
All right, so that's it. And he never came back, by the way. Shocker. I think everything went to hell on that. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Just unbelievable. It's like some of these kids never even had a shot. Imagine Pandrew being your dad. Like, that would suck. I mean, it would just be the worst. All right, guys, we're at 3 hours tonight. I appreciate it. I will sing tomorrow. After the show. And yeah, I think that's it for tonight. I know. It's very sad. It's a very sad case and very sad situation. Kristen, thank you again. Everybody, thank you for being here. Please hit that like button on your way out. And hold on here. Wow, I look super green. I know. Yeah, I feel that way too. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. This was a long one. Have a good night.
Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
It's ending. Night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Rod, if you're there, I don't know where you're at. Probably busy tonight. See you next time. It's really ending, yes.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Good to see you, Gutters, tonight.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in